Welcome to Manos, Hand of Fate. Wait, it's just one. That wouldn't have worked if in the movie if he held up his arms and only one side had a giant hand on it. But I would like for the chat to, you know, from time to time, I want somebody to just go do 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 do. I mean, like it won't make any sense in the chat, obviously. But yes, welcome to Sunday Streaming. I am Jeff.
I'm John.
I'm Kayla.
Kayla is trying to like show us something on her laptop, but I don't know what it is.
She figured out some type of hand motion that'll.
I can't. So I can separate the. Okay, so I always have the chat on one side and the Streaming Sunday forum on the other side.
Right.
My forum is really, really small, and the hand motion that usually makes it big is just like deleting, like making.
Yeah, it's
them
like
separate.
That's completely okay. Yeah, this actually doesn't work very well for the people that are listening.
I know, so let's restart.
Yes. Oh, you want to just full on restart? Okay, but I'm going to leave that beginning part in. Welcome everybody to Sunday Streaming. We're playing Manos, Hand of Fate right here.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with Manos.
It's totally a Manos game. Don't let John fool you. This game has driven him to levels of insanity that I've never seen before. I am Jeff.
I'm John.
Yeah.
I'm Kayla.
Yay! And yeah, let's get this. We've been sitting at the starting screen for a long time. Let's get this
nothing to do with Manos.
show on the road. Totally.
You don't know.
Totally. You don't. Yeah, you don't know. It's not like you've been playing this game. So
passed the 13 gates.
I do need people to let me know. I did turn up the game audio just a little bit. I want to make sure that we're not just like all drowned out by loud game audio.
I can't even get to it.
What is going on your computer, Kayla?
I don't know. I'm about to restart.
So this is Kayla took a look at the thumbnail with this guy. And she's like, "It's Grant.
It is Grant.
It's Grant." That's the you get to the end of Hand of Fate.
Grant is the dungeon master.
That's what happens is he just whips that thing off and it's totes Grant.
Let us begin again.
Don't spoil the ending. God.
No, I'm gonna. It's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna totally spoil the ending. All right, let's get the show on the road. Boosh. Put the cards down.
It's their PT.
And one dies.
What's that?
It's our Rage Select PT where they had to play this whole game just to find out that it was Grant.
It was
It was a Rage Select game all along.
Yeah. I was actually just thinking how awesome it would be if we made a version of PT that was Rage Select where it's just like the lady that jumps you is essentially just Allison going ah. And in the bathroom, there's just a little tiny Kayla laying in the sink.
Yeah. I get to be your Francesca.
Yeah, chicken fetus, Francesca chicken fetus. All right. Yeah,
So wait, did they just read our tarot?
Sort of. No, this guy is basically the dungeon master, and he's putting down the cards. And we're playing the cards. And I'm gonna totally give John the controller like halfway through this because he is like so all up in this game.
So tell me about this game.
Basically, it's like you're playing some kind of weird like card game with this dude across from the table, except that every so often it turns into kind of Batman combat.
Yeah.
But like this one, the first card is the maiden. One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. And you can ask her for a thing. More life, more supplies, or more gold.
But what about love?
Well, that would be life, right? Is that no?
I just always go to people go, love me. Love me today.
Yeah.
The best things in life are free, but you could give them to the birds and bees. I want gold!
It's unlike an adventurer to beg for coin.
That's right. Well, I'm not like every other adventurer, Missy.
She just gives you money when you ask for it. Can I do... Are you just a panhandler?
Yep, this is a hobo. This is just a hobo select to the game. But no, see, what happens is, these different cards.
Oh, Mr. Lionel.
These different cards are all like in a deck, right? And every time you beat this little game, because it's very short, right? We're going to beat it in the next 10 minutes. He gives you a bunch more cards and you can build a deck. So it's kind of like a deck building game, except that like the cards that he doles out to be the dungeon are the ones that you have in your hand. And as you play, you get more and they get more powerful, and it's pretty cool.
So did you get the card where you like stalk the blind girl because you love her?
What?
No.
What card game are you playing, Kayla?
That's that music video.
Don't Stand So Close to Me?
Are you talking about Hello by Lionel Richie?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so here, this is just a crazy, like, this is actually, like, Kayla, you would like this. This is Mr. Lionel. He's a goblin with a really shitty fake mustache who comes up to you in a bar and is, like, pretending to be a person, and you can give him money,
He basically
gold.
says if you give. He says if
what
you
part
give
is his mustache?
the
black part. The black
That's
mustache
in front of his teeth.
part.
Okay, I see it now.
So he basically says if you give me what I need, I will give you something that you need.
Yeah.
And so you have to figure out, do you just ask him what he needs?
Oh, ask him what he needs?
No, you should have gave him the bread and cheese plate.
I need to help you.
Okay. He taps the staff on the ground. His shield materializes. There you go, old bean. Smiles. So your face reminds me. Oh, well, see, last time I gave him last time I gave him bread, and I think he gave me a weapon. So
Yeah.
I think he definitely does give you different stuff.
Yeah. Well, it also changes the further you get into the game. If you keep doing it,
Right.
he actually changes what happens.
Okay.
The call to action, to adventure.
It even sounds like Grant. That's so bizarre.
I know, and he gets manicures like Grant. Look at those sharp, pointy talons.
I'm going to reach down and retrieve the weapon. All right, now we basically get to go, whoop, pick one. Which one do you want, Kayla?
It doesn't matter. It's all predestined.
It's all random?
It's not random at all.
This isn't the Monty Hall problem. Cool. That's a good...
You got success.
So I get a weapon card. Now I can equip this weapon.
So,
Better weapon than what you have.
so is this for people who don't have friends and can't play Munchkin, like, with humans?
Yes, I don't have friends and I can't play Munchkin with normal humans.
I'm
Thanks,
gonna say-
Thanks, Kayla, for pointing that out and revealing my secret.
I'm going to say...
Now I gotta move.
This is for people that don't want to spend $7,000 on a fucking collectible card game.
Okay. I have a friend who writes press for magic conventions.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go to magic conventions.
I hate magic so much.
What?
So much. Because
As he picks up the traveling mage card.
well, let me put it this way. I don't necessarily hate magic, but I've got a bunch of friends who play magic, and God, they're kind of jerks about it. So,
So stop being jerks, and then he'll join your party.
yeah, like I remember when Hearthstone came out, and I had a bunch of friends who played Magic: The Gathering, and I said, "Hey, I don't really know how to build like a deck. Can you teach me how to build a deck? Because you're all into Magic and stuff." And they were like, "No." Like, wait, what? Like, no, nope. We will not teach you how to build a CCG deck unless you want to play Magic with us. And I was just like,
That sounds like they had a firm grasp of their time.
yeah,
Time
Yeah, I was gonna say
management.
probably also buy some foods.
yeah. I'm gonna just. I usually when I hit a shop, just buy as
So-
much as possible.
Wait, why are we talking to these kissing fish?
They're selling us stuff. That's the crystal ball, the kissing fish. They drive a hard bargain, but you know. Anyway, you know what? We've got a whole bunch of different things to say, right?
I don't know.
Congratulations, or no, not that's the other one. Happy birthday! Happy
Thank you.
belated birthday to Kayla. I'm
Yes.
sorry your birthday was last week.
It's all right.
I gave up
On Thursday?
Facebook birthday greetings a long time ago because I like to say it into your face, right?
So you know what?
What's that?
Facebook makes it so you can't even see your own birthday well wishes from friends.
What?
Like,
What is that like? Not a sponsored post? They're like, hey, you want to see this? Give us $10.
because on my actual birthday, I was sitting in the background of the Beers podcast so I could drink their drinks
Right.
and just quietly answer happy birthday posts.
Right.
And there's a point where I know that I had more messages,
Uh-huh.
but it wouldn't let me scroll to get any more.
Yeah.
Like they just go, you only get to see 30. Sorry.
That's weird.
That is very
That's
weird.
why I had to say, sorry guys, if you wrote me posts, I can't get to them.
Take them out.
So, Kayla, this is the other part of the game is that
So-
it turns into...
Okay, you actually get to fight people.
Yeah. Oh, come on. That shouldn't have broken
So
my chain.
it's not so much like a dice.
No.
Right. So the stuff that you get, like we got a shield, And so there's a whole counter mechanic that you can do when somebody's getting ready to hit you. You can use your shield to counter their attack.
Right.
But you can't do that if you don't have a shield. And so then that shield is one of the weapons in the deck, and it depends on what comes up about whether you get it. So.
Okay.
And then by doing that, I got 3 gain cards, which means I got an equipment, I got
a healing
hat, yep, and I got some supplies and some more supplies. So
they're asking if you think of Cards Against Humanity as a CCG.
No, because you just buy it and then play it. You don't have to like, I'm going to buy this expansion pack for cards. Well, you can.
There are expansion packs for Cards Against Humanity.
But it's not really necessary. I mean, Cards Against
just
Humanity
print
is,
them out.
Yeah, they also give you the ability to print them out.
Is just as fun with just the base deck as it is with anything else. I guess I don't play it often enough. God, I love this part. All the little cards come out, and then he gets all the equipment from the cards. See, every card comes out, then he gets the sword, and boom. All right. Yeah, Cards Against Humanity. Like, I don't play it enough for it to seem like it gets significantly better if you have the expansion packs, right?
Okay.
So it always just seems like good old-fashioned Cards Against Humanity to me. Blurge! Blah, 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 blah. Hey, did you ever find out, John, if you get to play as different, if you can change your avatar?
No, you can't.
You can't change that
They
avatar?
said that when they first started working on it, that they didn't think about that.
Okay.
And so that by the time people asked for it,
Yeah.
they were so far along in development that it would have actually messed up things to do it.
Oh.
Because then they would have to remodel or remake additional assets, they'd have to remake each equipment to fit whatever the other model is.
Oh, okay, I understand.
They did say that they are keeping that in mind for the sequel
I love
because
this
they
part
do want to do a sequel.
Where he goes into his little weed pouch, and then he pulls out, so when you win, you get these little tokens.
Right.
And so he's going to bet tokens on this match, but I just like to think that that's like Jerry also keeps his shrooms in there, right, as well as little things that we're playing.
Grant's like, here's your Boy Scout patches.
That's right. But back to your birthday, Kayla, did you get anything super great for your birthday? Did you get
My students were really sweet. They got me a bunch of flowers and some gift cards.
You
and
get Starbucks
stuff.
gift cards?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Keep me going.
Like half of Rach runs on Starbucks. John, I'm going to need you to start drinking a lot of coffee.
Well,
Yeah?
No.
I only do that brand because they have the buy 12, get one free and a free one on your birthday. And so,
You know,
and I just buy the house coffee every time.
you know, I was at Starbucks, and today when I was getting my coffee before we did the show, and I'm like, they've just gone full on birthday cake, right? They're like, their new thing is here's tiramisu as well as a caramel tart flavor. God damn it. And it's like, you guys, this isn't even remotely coffee anymore. This is just dessert.
It is completely
Liquid dessert.
I can't.
Watch out.
Whoa, you just slashed that man in half and he came back.
Oh, see, I love this.
That
The
it?
out of
You got to
focus
walk up
part?
to the card. I love
Yep.
this part I love this little animation.
You get the
Because
card.
this wasn't in there when we played it.
Oh, it's so shiny.
Where it's him reaching out for the card. It's all epic.
That was super short animation.
Yeah, it really was.
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is.
So here's our deck box, right, that has all the
Right.
different cards.
So when you get a new one, do you have to get an old one away?
No, but you only have a certain number of cards. You go into the deck builder and you can basically put in the new cards that you got. Because when you get these little things translate into a bunch of new cards. So these cards are
So it's like Go Fish.
different encounters, new encounters and stuff that you get.
Devil's Choice.
Yep.
Why didn't you want to meet the devil yet?
It was just the first level. So get some armor, Chains of Rage, Mercenary Contract, more armor, and Desperate Measures.
You get baby's breath.
Is that just flowers in one hand? This is irritating. Oh God, my allergies.
Goblins.
All right, John, here you go. Number
I
2.
get it next?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no reason. I didn't want to hog it all up.
Look, it's a heart.
Now we start all over
Yeah.
again.
But for my birthday, it's just easy peasy.
Yeah.
Your hero is returned.
So I really felt like I celebrated last weekend. So
Welcome to
Okay.
the cabinet. home of the members
We just-
of my
Yeah, I felt really bad. I need to either
Face
start
my
drinking on
everyday
Saturday or something because last night was karaoke apocalypse, and I was like, I'm gonna sit here and play Majora's Mask all night, which
Okay, I'm gonna remove some stuff here.
is not the
Okay.
worst
Remove
thing in the world to
that.
do. But
I'll remove
Uh,
that.
I did see what Allison posted this note on
Yes.
Twitter that she got so bizarre. So I couldn't figure out whether it was somebody was being was that somebody being crappy
I
or
think it's someone not being very nice.
Yeah, I think they were being crappy.
yeah, it was so full of hearts, right, that it threw me off. So what did it say? Can you remember what it said?
It said MC B word.
Right, because we're safe for work here. We never cursed.
You can say it.
Bitch. Yeah.
Yes, okay. And then it said, you can kiss
I will
my,
have my own
Is it
cars.
sweaty,
my
bald,
yeah, sweaty, bald,
Vagina
fat.
lips.
vajayjay lips or something?
Yes.
Yeah. But it was all hearts. It was all like a fourth grader who had written every eye had a heart on top of it, and there were hearts and like high fives all over the page. And I'm like, okay, the tone, like if this was written in newspaper letters, it would be very like evil and threatening. But the fact that it's got all these hearts and it looks like it was written by a sixth grader, I just don't know. Like,
Running
Oh, the
water
river. I hate this card.
protects against
I think that's just how she writes.
yeah,
Because that's how she's been practicing
Oh.
since middle school.
huge success. I'm making a note here, John.
Which
Get it.
one do you think it is?
I don't know.
Kayla, which one do you think it is?
Doesn't matter. The computer's going to give you whatever it wants.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you gotta. Come on, don't break the game.
No, it actually really is moving the cards. Like it doesn't like the cards move. It's not randomized.
How do you know?
Because I've studied the game enough to know
Oh
that
shit!
the
That's
cards wherever a card moves to is where it moves to.
John put a mark on the back of one of the cards on his
So-
TV, and then when it did this, it was that one. It was crazy.
I'm gonna go with
Just pick what?
this one.
Huge success!
Congratulations.
Woot. Your light armor makes the crossing easy and even
The
stop
beater bras you.
Oh, you got a
One
gold.
gold.
One gold. That's all.
No, one gold card.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we got gold card. Now we got 30 gold,
That's a high ass gold card that you
Yeah.
just got, and I don't mean like.
and we got the token.
Token is
Oh, that was what the huge success would have been, was the token. Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, you wouldn't have gotten the gold without the huge success.
Oh, so it would always been the token as long as you didn't fail, but
no,
the
no,
huge
you
success
have to
was
get a huge success.
Ah, okay.
But I think it's also where they played.
Yeah,
Like, that's a
Was
mean
a-
letter for the highball.
the highball. Yeah.
Like,
I don't
time
really like that place very much. It's real snooty for what it is. Like,
I'll go with gold.
I mean, the place, like, John and I went out with one of our fans on Friday to the hideout over here by my house, and I'm like,
who?
this guy Sean was in town.
Didn't want to see me? Fine.
Well,
No, it's okay.
I didn't figure
Sean,
it was like 10:15 on Friday night. I
Right.
was like, I don't think Kayla's gonna be.
I was out at radio drinking
I always
coffee.
thought it was
At
best
radio?
to avoid
Yeah.
You were on the radio drinking
No,
coffee?
there's
so
a
you have no such concerns.
there's a new hip thing in Austin, which is bar coffee bars.
Okay. This
So-
is.
So like, the coffee houses also sell beers,
Yeah.
but you can get both.
Yeah.
And so that's what it is. It's like a coffee shop.
Not
With
terribly
Bar.
beer, with boo, like Spider House has been for
Yeah.
years, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't go to a town.
Okay. Like Spider House has been for years,
Yes.
or like Mojo's before that, I guess is kind of like
Brew and brew.
that. But yeah, so
Thunder.
you went to one of those,
Yes.
and then just drank like coffee instead of booze.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But no, we went to. Oh, what I was going to say is that we went to this bar that's up in North Austin, one of the cheapest bars in town.
Yeah.
Also, not a crap hole, right? Nice patio, like decent clientele. Nobody's like pooping on the floor. Somebody did throw up at one point, which was weird to me because I went inside to get another beer, and people were inside, and there was obviously the smell of rank throw up. And there were these people at the bar, and they're like, "What is that? Is that a wet dog?" And I was like, "No, dude, it's vomit. You're in a bar. Come on, don't like. This is not difficult." But yeah, so highball, really expensive drinks. their bar setup is such that I've been there when there's like 4 bartenders back there screwing around. I can't get anybody to give me to literally just crack open a Lone Star and hand it to me, right? Like I don't really need anything fancy from that place. So it's kind of dismaying to me that it seems like that's if you want to see Allison or Jason, like now the Highball is like where you go to see them because that's where they hang out, and it's close to their house, and they, Allison's at Karaoke Apocalypse and stuff. So, but goddamn, driving from where I am to down there, which is like 35 minutes.
Welcome to my life, Jim.
Yeah, I know, but you're not drunk when you drive home from unless you're in the bathroom, unless you've got that like secret, like that 32-ounce soda that you get from the convenience store. She's pouring out half of it in the parking lot and just spiking it with like a terrible bottle of Gilbey's or something.
All right, let's see what we got.
I went over to the convenience store, the one that you go to get your stuff. And I was like, God damn it, sometimes I feel like I'm on the Truman Show because I go over there and like there's a giant sign out front that says free banana bread. And I'm like, what is happening to my life? Like, you guys, somebody has figured out, oh man, you should have gotten the Desperate Measures.
I already have it.
I thought you just have a straight mace.
Oh, do I have a straight mace?
Yeah, you just have a regular old mace.
But it's holy. Though.
Yeah, but the other one it has like some kind of crazy bonus, but you don't have enough to get it.
What is it?
So
it's 48.
Yeah, not anymore.
Devil's Advocate of Highball has a cool look. Like the aesthetic is neat, and the karaoke rooms are really fun. My friend Zach designed them.
Mm-hmm.
They're
I said when we had Jason on the podcast, like that one where Allison had her birthday that was like the death metal, black metal cathedral.
Okay, yeah.
That was like the Murphy's room. It should be called the like Murphy Memorial Karaoke Room, right? But yeah, good God, it's a lot of driving for
a maze of traps.
I don't like the maze of traps car.
It's simple.
Yeah, it is.
It's all I could ask for and more.
Are you entering a cave? There's only one choice.
No, there were two choices.
You can
what?
You can not go in.
You can not go in.
Oh.
Yeah,
I just selected to go in.
It's just you don't get his little wheat coin if you don't go in there. So,
are you saying wheat or weed?
Weed.
Okay.
Weed coin.
I was like, I didn't know about a wheat box. Like this is weird.
No, all this is it's just these like kind of tepid traps that you just have to, as long as you don't
these games.
Just run forward. Yeah, it's kind of like when we played Temple of Osiris, right?
No, do you remember that game when you were little
on
the computer?
Couch Fort. Ow.
Where there was like ice, and then there's like lasers, and then there's like things would move. Do you remember that game? And you were this little boy.
A boy in his blob.
No one remembers.
No. Okay, well, you have to tell me more than this. You're a boy, there's lasers, there's ice. What, I mean, on the computer?
Yes, on the computer.
Okay.
And you had to, like, figure out the maze every time, and they get harder with more and more Tetris, the more mazes you do.
Nope. Sorry, I don't know what this one is.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Just like no one ever knows what the H game is.
The H game?
Yeah, on really old computers, when computers were green. There's this H, and the H's would come to eat you.
I actually know what game you're talking about because it scared the crap out of me. Those
scared
H's,
you forever about the letter H?
Yeah. To this day, I don't ever use the letter H anywhere for anything.
That's why your name doesn't have H's in it anymore.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Because it used to be Jeffrey with a PH.
Yeah. JEPHRRREY. Yeah, that's what it was. Because my parents were on crack, apparently. Boy, that would be the worst.
So our first announcement was Happy Birthday, Kayla.
Yes.
What was our second announcement?
Congratulations, Grant.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not going to go into specifics about that. I'll let Grant bring his own congratulations.
You'll let Reddit tell you.
Yeah, Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be like a secret or anything.
Anytime Grant has a special announcement to make, he likes to make Photoshop thingies for it.
he does.
Yeah, he does.
So it's super cute. Oh, look, your last name's now Scoosler.
Scoosler. Yeah, I can deal with that.
Devil's Choice.
I thought you said you hated that card. No, wait, that's the one that Kayla wanted.
Yeah.
Cloak devil appears in your past. I'm here to test your might, so-called hero. Choose your foe.
Wait,
Batman?
So I get to choose a foe.
Oh.
2 skulls, 4 dusts, or 3 dusts?
Why wouldn't you just choose...
Well, because here's the thing.
Yeah.
He actually says when he plays the card is he lies as much as he tells the truth.
Uh-huh.
So
You wanna choose the
I can sometimes
medium.
basically there's a 50-50 chance that if I select 4 dust, he'll make me fight 4 dust.
Uh-huh.
Or he'll make me fight 3 dust and 2 skulls. Or, he'll basically give me the
he'll
other.
take that one out of the mix.
Do you have
Yeah.
a broom?
Oh.
So which should I
Dust is just bandits. I don't know why they call it that. Yeah,
Oh.
go for
Dust
it.
bunnies. Let's go after the dust bunny.
It doesn't matter,
Yeah,
man.
see,
Like,
now I have
okay.
to fight 2 skulls and 3 dust.
Whatever. You've got plenty of equipment.
Liars.
What does that shield do extra that other shields don't do?
The one that I have,
Yeah.
every 3rd move, it has a chance to not cost food.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have anything to do with combat.
No.
Okay.
So the chat is very upset that you just left them dangling with Grant's news.
Yeah. Sorry, chat. I think that's a good thing, though, that people should, especially this particular day and age. I don't know how many friends I have who God damn, they just can't stand it. They can't even stand waiting for the end of the movie to know what the plot twist in the movie is. Like,
Right.
You're like, you know that person when you're 20 minutes in the movie and they're like, is that guy the killer? And you're like, I'm not going to tell you. And they're like, I bet he is. Is he the killer? You're like, dude, just watch the movie. They're like, no, just tell me. It'll be fine. Like, motherfucker, you ruined the movie for me. All right? I had a friend a long time ago who she was so good at that. Like 10 minutes in with no hints, she'd just be like, does that guy kill that guy, then steal that guy's car, and then they do ramp off the moon into an explosion? I'm just like, how the fuck did you know that?
I ruined what was it? What was the M. Night Shyamalan one where
Which
it was
one?
the
Which
town.
terrible. The village?
The village, yeah.
Yeah.
I ruined the village because I caught something like 5 seconds into the movie.
You caught a boom mic come in and you're
No,
like.
I read the date on a gravestone and it said 2003. And I
Oh.
was like, wait, is this present time? And everyone's like, what are you talking about? I was like, that grave said 2003. And they're like, no, there's no way it said that. You're wrong.
Look, John, everybody knows the greatest M. Night Shyamalan movie of all time is The Happening. All right? No movie will ever be as good as the goddamn
I didn't say it was a good
Happening.
movie. I just said I ruined the movie for a lot of people because of that.
You know, I think that The Village was still back when Shyamalan was at a point where if you just kind of like leaned back, got slightly drunk, and didn't pay too much attention, you could kind of enjoy that movie. Signs, on the other hand, just
Signs was garbage.
God, I hated that movie.
I really like Unbreakable though.
Look, why would you, if water melts your skin, why would you come to a planet where all life is based on water and there's
or
just
why
water?
would you come down naked?
Oh, yeah, or at least that. Good point, John. I was still hung up on
Because I
just-
mean, when we go to planets, we wear suits,
Right.
So it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, why wouldn't aliens do that too?
Right. Yeah. Or anything. Or go somewhere else. Go to Venus where it's all like ammonia and shit and not just like. It would be like if we invaded a planet and like just at random every so often like knives just came out of the sky down towards you. You'd be like, why are we even here? The knives aren't worth it. Stupid goddamn aliens. Stupid goddamn Mel Gibson. Stupid M. Night Shyamalan.
The chat is always good. They're like my new Google.
Yeah?
And they
They find your game that you were talking about?
yeah,
Yeah.
Chips Challenge.
Chips Challenge.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
remember that at all.
Wow.
And so that's what this was like. This game's like a super fancy version of Chips Challenge.
Okay.
All right.
Not
take
that many
it.
mazes.
Yeah.
Not as much maze action in this
It
particular
was only
game.
in that one.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I mean,
We
there's
only
like
had
I
one
think there's like
maze?
2 or 3 different mazes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, how far have you gotten in this, John? How far have you played
on the
into it?
PC, I've beaten it.
Oh, really? Like, have you unlocked-
but mind you, it was still in early access,
Uh-huh.
so some stuff changed.
Chains of Rage.
Medium armor.
What's Chains of Rage do?
During combat, strikes sustained from bows and wands have a chance to restore cooldown.
I don't like that very much. I think you should. Can you sell enough to get the? Because I know you got some extra like
yeah, I got
axes and swords and stuff.
And we can get rid of this sword.
The most fundamental symbol of might. Age.
So we can afford that.
Yeah. What does it do? The mace inflicts more damage the lower the health of the wielder is. Oh. Yeah.
That's why it's called Desperate Measures.
Yeah. It's whatever. It's it's your game, John. I'm just curious to know.
Impressed. Few select these sorts of weapons because nobody ever anticipates being in peril.
Wow, that's
No,
such a very.
Why didn't he say the Spanish Inquisition?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Because he's not. I don't know.
He was born before Monty Python?
Yes.
Because he lives in a world of crystal balls and weed tokens and stuff like that. Okay.
One of the things I really like, and it's a subtle thing that you may not have noticed, is that the longer you play the game, the more the background opens up.
Really?
Because when you first started it, it was completely dark.
Oh, yeah.
And then as you get longer, like you see corridor, there begins to be more light. Things appear in the background.
Cool.
All right, so
the chat is making fun of me, saying this is nothing like Chip's challenge.
I didn't want to say anything, Kayla, because I kind of remember what Chip's challenge was.
So
like.
I'm going to give him bread this time, because I got a lot of food.
You got a lot of food, because you're about to beat this one, right?
He considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied.
So he's satisfied because he also has a stomach mouth.
That's what?
Like he just was eating it through his pocket.
When someone asks whether you like cake or pie, tell them you want cake and pie.
That's exactly what we do.
You gave him food and then you got
more food back. He gave me more food.
That's garbage. Come on, Mr. Lionel. We need an armor.
He turned the bread into cake. He's the Jesus.
He's a cake bender?
He's the Jesus of goblins.
Oh, Goblin Jesus. That's a religion that I could really get behind right there.
I just like that he's wearing a very bad costume to look like a person.
Yep.
And his name is Mr. Lionel.
Mr. Lionel. Mr. Lionel Richie.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
So
actually,
I did that to the Rubio this morning.
Yeah.
I was like, it's like that blue thing. What blue thing? You know, the blue thing that you put your finger in that's filled with fish. And he was like, I don't know. And he goes, and I don't even know how to...
The ocean? Are you talking about the ocean?
No.
That's the only blue thing full of fish that I can think of.
It's a toy that's squishy.
Okay. And it's full of fish.
And it's full of fish, and you can put your finger in it.
Is it one of those ones where it's like the slippery thing that when you hold on to it, it just goes forever?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to specify it's not real fish.
No, I told him it's not real fish.
Little cartoon fish.
But he can't. He's like, I don't even know how to Google that.
How do you Google, it's a thing, it's got some fish.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, but I don't think it has a toy name.
I don't think it does either. I think there was like, I mean, I remember those things, but they were called like the like infinite worm or something. Like it didn't really have a good name. When I was a kid though, my parents for whatever reason got me what might be one of the most irritating toys of all time. It was called a Zoom tube.
Zoom tube.
And it was basically just this very long tube with like inverted solo cups at each end with a spring that ran down the entire middle. And so you could pluck the spring, or you could like shake it, and it would just make a lot of noise. That's all that its function was to just make a shit ton of racket and go
I remember those.
Yep.
You got a lot of cards coming.
Yeah, you got a lot of cards this time.
For diving into the river, we receive
a ring of survival. And so on those ones, you're only getting like one card from those coins.
Sometimes.
Okay.
For helping the captain of the guard, I received a mace
Garbage.
and
I've
another
never
mace.
heard of a parent giving their child a noisy toy. I thought that was like purely a job for evil aunts and uncles.
When I was a kid, I had a toy drum.
What?
Seriously, my parents bought it for Christmas. It was like I remember it was a Fisher Price. The top opened up so you could put the sticks inside of it. And I think it might have come with 3 or 4 other instruments, but the hell with those. I'm just going to hit this drum like forever. But then I was also the kid who would go get like just a wooden spoon and then drag a pot out of the thing and turn it over and just start
Hand the controller back to Jeff.
no good reason, just start banging on this drum. It's the bong,
Now you
bong.
can see statues in the background. there.
Oh, yeah. Looky there. Looky
Are
there.
those nudies?
What, the statues?
Yeah.
I don't think
know.
so. I think they're just warriors.
I really like
Okay.
this screen, though.
Yeah.
Round, and our game truly begins.
Now it's Jeff's turn.
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, we're just whooping this dude's ass. How long did it take you to beat the entire thing?
I played it like sparingly over many months.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
so it's not like I could tell you. I probably took me about 2 or 3 hours to get about halfway through it. So
Okay.
I mean, we may get about halfway to it.
She would be the one dealing it.
The chat is calling it Kayla charades. It's like the only charade game where Kayla talking doesn't help.
You're playing Pictionary, but on Kayla's turn, she's also allowed to talk. That's the handicap, is that you're like, wait, what? This doesn't have anything to do with birds. But can we, just out of curiosity, can we...
Turn on subtitles?
Yeah, I'm going to put subtitles on. I think it's been cool that I think the stuff that the guy, they obviously did some work making the guy.
To the pain and gain debt,
Is he saying
there are
anything?
now blessings and
No.
curses.
I mean, he's talking, but
Choose
Who's
your
talking?
steps carefully.
Oh, wait, and I've started with, okay, I have a weapon,
Always review
but
your
I have...
options here.
you have a curse,
Money
money
bags.
bags.
Oh, I
which,
thought it
if
said
you hit
monkey
Y,
bags.
It'll tell you, like, if you highlight over, like, click, and then hit select it.
Why?
And
Why
kinda-
do they tie that bag of money to their shoe just to drag it through the streets to get a hole in the money to lose all their money?
It's a curse.
It's a curse.
See, in this, it's like the more money you have,
The slower you move.
slower you move in combat. But then there's also going to be blessings out there as well. So, all right, let's do this. The Maiden.
You might think the world of the cards.
Yeah. Give me money. Give me money.
Yet, even in the darkness,
I'll always take the money,
it's light.
even though it's
This
going to
is-
slow me the hell down.
A little gold to give you.
What's up?
She is the worst.
Really?
Why do you
She
say
just-
Enabling him?
Yeah, just giving you money. What did you do? Did you even do the dishes? I don't think so. Like,
She's just an elven maiden. She,
I don't think it's not that we really like live with the Maiden and we're cohabitating in a common law marriage or anything. Let's see. Give the priest half your food. Yeah, I don't really have that much food. Screw it. Ooh,
But
there's huge success.
what? You just go up to the strange girl like, "Hey, you're cute. Give me your money," and she's like, "Maybe I have a chance.
Yeah.
Here's 25 ruples." Like, I don't understand.
Whenever the player is
Blessings will
struck
remain
by
always active and are never removed unless you die.
the player eats food, they gain twice as
Who's
much.
Jacob Marley, and why is that money curse the curse of Jacob Marley?
He's the guy in
Christmas Carol?
Christmas Carol that's got the
chains.
yeah.
Oh,
No, I
If
don't.
you remember Muppet Christmas Carol, it was Statler and Waldorf. They were Marley and
Yes.
Marley. Whoa.
I'm gonna
Seem to have the temperament for friends.
I love Muppet Christmas Carol.
Twist
So-
Canyon.
What do you think the appeal of this game is?
I think it's just an interesting.
Fails.
Failure.
Fail.
Oh, you gotta get a
Fine.
pain card now.
I think it's just it's got a lot of like.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I think that it combines a lot of different kind of gameplay things together
Okay.
In a really interesting
in an
way.
interesting way. Yeah. All right. Cool. Got a Frost Fang. That was worth losing some
10 health that you'll get back after 2 moves.
Yeah. I really just need some food because I'm about to start starving to death.
Yeah, you are.
I was like, that frost thing looks like a bread cutter. That's what you. I thought you got a cake from the goblin.
That was last game.
This game is still only beginning.
What?
You're only
New
beginning.
rules, new tools. new
So is your
abilities.
job to try to steal
Yeah,
all this
bounce
guy's weed?
goes.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we're trying to
Okay.
do. Is take all the weed from the dealer.
So essentially, you're a hero who has come to this man to play this game called Hand of Fate. That is, you're it doesn't really explain why you're there, and that's actually part of the aesthetic for it, I guess you could say. Is that to discover
cool.
what it is, and basically others have come to him and played the game and lost, and you're just trying to beat him.
See, this is totally Chip's challenge. This right here.
This
Chip's,
part?
Yes.
Oh, he is way slower with that gold thing.
Yep.
Still.
Even heavy breeze.
What's that?
Even heavy breeze.
Can you imagine how shitty it would be to carry around the amount of gold? Oh, God damn it. Gold pieces that they carry around in like these adventure games. I've been in games where I've had like 10,000 pieces of gold in my pocket. It's just like, oh, God.
That makes it more real. I think it should be true. Like, instead of a Rumble pack, you get like a weight pack, and somehow it just makes you weighed down.
It weighs your thumbs down? Like little
like
thumb weights that keep you from moving faster?
Somehow they're able to increase mass and reduce mass in your hand.
Uh-huh.
And so eventually you're like, I can't even lift up. You have to play on a table.
Well, Angel's Wings will make... I actually know what these
Oh,
two
okay.
do.
I'm sorry.
Angel's Wings will let you move faster.
Okay.
And if I remember a scavenger's cap, I think it lets you view multiple items and then choose one whenever you get a choice. I think. I can't remember exactly.
I need food, so I'm going to do this. Whenever the player gains food, they will... Oh, 45%. Wonderful. That is what I really can use.
I was thinking
health
of a
back.
different mask.
But I really need food. I really need food! I don't need more money. I need food!
Well, maybe the next one's
What?
traveling... Nope, it's Mr. Lionel.
The greater the risk.
God,
I'm going
cracks
to
me
give
up.
him some money. Give me some food. Give me some
He's
food.
just going to give you your bread back.
No, he's going to give you a
give me a
shield.
A
shield.
strong left arm is as important as a strong right arm.
That's what she said.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. Who's the guy in Mystery Men who gives the really...
Oh, there you go, traveling healer.
But do they have food?
Yeah,
Okay.
all shops have food.
Who's the guy that works at the taco place in Mystery Men who has the really cheesy philosophical lessons that he teaches?
I have no idea.
The Sphinx. That's right.
Buy more food. You must be relieved.
I don't know them by their actual names. I only know them like Janine Gruffalo,
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman.
Okay, so I don't have any of that, and I'm gonna immediately buy.
The maximum amount of food that you can buy.
You're like, I'm going to buy some 5 foods.
Well, I'm also going to. Oh, all they do is heal
And remove curses.
and buy food.
And
Okay.
buy food, yeah.
Then I'll buy another food, and I'm gonna leave now. So I'll get that healing back. Combat's pretty simple so far, so.
Yeah.
So, another announcement. Jason Murphy's show's ending.
Oh, I thought the last episode already ended.
Maybe I read that wrong.
Oh. No, I thought. I mean, I don't know that.
So last week was his last one?
I thought so.
So now do you get to watch it in repeats?
Maybe. I know that Nat Geo has posted a few on their YouTube page, and then Brian
Right.
Brushwood actually said that I think some other people have just straight up posted some on YouTube.
Yeah, I think Nat Geo will probably... I think they're all up on iTunes to purchase, and then
Okay.
also I'm sure Nat Geo will release a DVD at some point.
I like the picture of Jason Murphy in like a tanning bed
Oh, yeah.
or outside
Oh, crap.
nudie. He was all nudie.
Yeah. He was not super happy with that being posted on the internet. I'm like, really?
It's like, and you thought it wasn't going to?
It was on television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you put it on television, man.
So are those the stink lines? Does that guy smell?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Think of it kind of like a spider sense.
Yeah. Basically, whenever they're getting ready to attack, little stink lines come up.
Basically, it turns out in this world, before anyone attacks you, they fart.
Yeah.
And then you smell their fart, and you're like, oh, God.
Yep.
Way to turn an
It's like a
injury
skunky
into
dude.
asset.
Yeah.
3 food.
Armor protects you
And
from
5 food.
injury.
Okay, now you're giving me all the food.
Costs so much
Wonderful.
more.
That.
Well, of course. It's either feast or famines.
Uh-oh.
Rockfall.
Is this a
terrifying
chance?
walk to get to the
Attempt to dodge the rocks. Where's the option to not attempt to dodge the rocks? Just
There is no option for that.
stand there like an asshole. That's the
I
other
thought
one.
you said you could choose not to do things.
Sometimes you can.
Oh.
Look, you're only going to fail.
Oh, well, no, there's one success, but there's also a huge failure.
Yep. Welcome to
I'm going to pick this one. There's no way it could be a huge failure twice in a row, right? Okay, regular failure I could deal with. One pain card.
Lose 5 health.
That's no problem. Screw you. Run up and attack the bandits.
2 dust, 3 dust.
Whatever.
Take
Does
out.
does the combat
The
get
farts of fate.
significantly harder as you go on?
But yeah, because I mean, as you get further, you fight more complicated enemies. Like enemies start having shields. They also spit. Like if you fight the well, we've already fought. Like for example, the skeletons, the undead, essentially, in which they have shields and they also shoot rifles.
Yeah.
And then you go up to Ratmen, which they not only are they kind of there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like it's very rare that you ever fight just like 1 or 2 of them. It's always like 4 or 6, or even more. They also, when they die, they release a poisonous gas that if you stand around their dead body, you get poisoned.
Okay.
And then also there's mages who do magic at you, and then there's lizard men who have shields and also can breathe fire.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely sounds like it gets more complicated.
Yeah.
All right. Equipment. Helm of Reflection.
A coarse defense, but a valuable one nonetheless.
No, I'm not going to use that one. Medium armor. Oh, yes. Please. We haven't even had armor yet, have we?
No, you had medium armor already.
I don't think so. I didn't have it in the first one.
Well, no, not as a base, but you already got an armor.
I mean, like, have we had it on, I guess is what I'm... that's what I was getting at.
Perhaps you will play beyond this.
He finds your confidence sexy.
Does he?
Yeah.
All right.
He's like, here, look at my monster.
Yeah. Check out this monster card. He's got this one special card. It's just a picture of him making out with a random figure. He's like, so what do you think about this card? All right. Got my mask. Got my shield. Got my frost powers. And a treasure chest. And, yeah, you guys could just come the hell over here because I'm not walking through all that fire.
So when's the podcast?
The podcast is going to be a little bit later than usual today, but it is going to be going up at some point this evening. Not directly after we're done here. Like some days I'll have it just all ready to go, and as soon as we get done here, I just got to go and make it live. This week it's going to be a little bit more time to render out stuff, but it will be going up. It is John and myself. We spent a lot of time talking about the brand new Nintendo 3DS, which I got last week.
I was really excited for most of the episode.
Do you
Actually,
have to
the whole
wear
episode.
special glasses?
No. Actually, it's cool. I'll show it to you during the
Okay.
break, Kayla, because it's... have you ever played a 3DS?
No.
Okay, so it's supposed to be 3D. Like, the old 3DSs were 3D, right? But they have the screen that you're looking at is small enough that it's divided into 2 parts to do the lenticular stuff, right? I think that's what that is, right? Lenticular?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So instead of it being 3D where it looks like it's coming out of the screen, it's 3D as in it looks like it's like
Right.
3-dimensional this way instead
Like
of
the
3-dimensional.
Reddit ones
Ooh.
that they do. Like where they make the
Kinda.
2 squares and then they break the third wall to make it look 3D.
Kinda, yeah.
But see, before it's like you had to hold your head in this very specific position, and if you moved it at all, it would break the 3D effect. But this new one, it has a camera that looks at your face, and then as you move your face, it adjusts where the 3D is. And it works like super well.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The future is now.
It's pretty crazy. Between that and the Oculus, I've never had so much goddamn 3D in my life.
Have you ever done the things where you close your eyes and you wear headphones and they like shave your hair?
No.
No.
No. Oh, wow. That even like...
But it feels like they're walking around you and everything. You have to wear headphones.
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
It's using stereo to make the audio, because it's not your ears, not your eyes. It makes you feel like someone's walking around you.
Right. I know the effect that you're talking about,
Yeah.
but I just don't think I've ever done anything that really focused on
you'll
it.
like jump because you feel like they're about to buzz your hair and stuff like that.
Oh. The only thing I've ever heard of is where you put on like headphones that are playing just like a static noise, and then you're supposed to put something over your eyes. Like someone suggested, like cutting a ping pong ball in half and then putting them over your eyes, and just staring at this white inside of a ping pong ball. And because of the lack of sense, it supposedly creates like hallucinations, like almost like you're forcing yourself to get high,
like a sensory deprivation tank, right? Where you go in there and then your brain just starts freaking out because they're like, ah.
So apparently, it's your body releasing
psilocybin.
Yeah. Like that's what those deprivation tanks are doing.
Yeah.
Well, there was one actually that was so Microsoft has this room where they would use it, which I always find this particular thing is ridiculous. It's the same. Oh no. Yeah,
One
I'll take it.
heals
I'll take it. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll use that as well.
For bad times, savor the good.
No. I don't want that. I want the other one. Anyway, they had this room they used to test the Kinect in. That's like one of those rooms where they've got all the baffling up to make it so there's no echoes or anything.
Okay.
And it's so quiet that there's like, if I was standing a foot from John, it's so baffled that he couldn't hear me talking, like close to him, right?
Right.
But they say that if they put people in that room by themselves, that they can't stand it for more than about 15 or 20 minutes because your brain just starts freaking the hell out because there's no sound. All you can hear is like the sound of your own blood pumping, like getting louder and louder and louder because it's the only thing that your brain can hear, and so it just starts focusing on it, and then you get people who will just freak out. And I'm like, that sounds awesome. I want to do it because I'm one of those people.
Your ears just start bleeding.
On the other hand, floating in a really dark tank, I'm kind of afraid of that. Like, I'm kind of afraid that I would just drown.
They have them here in Austin now.
Yeah, I know. I don't really want to do them. There was this game that we talked about. John, do you remember what it was called? Where you wear the gas mask?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't remember. And it basically made it dark.
That's what they were talking about. They're like, it's not the same thing, but it makes me think of the game where it was a gas mask and you piloted and combated a sea monster using audio.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would probably just... I don't think I could handle that because I have kind of some mild claustrophobic tendencies. And I think that would just exaggerate them to the nth degree, right? Mm-hmm. Of having... I don't like things on my face, right? I just don't. It's bad. All right, game cards.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Yeah, super grateful. Let me show you my gratitude. I'll give you like 4 more shields.
Yep, here's all the shields. Is this the boss? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Queen of
Dust.
Dust.
So what's this new game hatred that all the kids are talking about? You guys are done with it already?
No, it's not even out yet.
It's not even out yet. I don't even.
And we're already upset at it?
It's a very juvenile. It's basically, the trailer is like this 90s black trench coat, Slipknot-looking motherfucker putting guns together, and then it goes to this montage of basically just killing regular old people out on the street in brutal ways. And it's
kind of like that old car game.
Carmageddon?
Is that the one where you used to drive the car and get points for hitting people?
Yeah, but Carmageddon was also a race. This appears to be nothing more than just... Oh, God damn it. Than just you're murdering people because I'm not playing by your rules and this society has gone mad and blah, blah, blah. Can I blow that thing up?
Yeah. You attack it enough.
Good. Nope.
Watch out.
Damn it. Nope. Oh, she's got 2. All right.
Yeah, she's got multiple.
Freeze! Punk. Damn it. There we go.
There you go.
But Nick says stop talking about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, generally speaking, we don't talk about it because it's just like talking about it gives it attention, and it's just juvenile and kind of silly.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, come here, lady. Yeah, there we
Get
go.
the card.
Boops.
Really like the lighting effects in this game.
Yeah, it's it's interesting that it comes up at the beginning. I don't know if I noticed this before, but then it's made with Unity.
Yeah, it is.
Unity is like it's so flexible.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those
Pew 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 pew. Shooting all of my middle fingers at him.
Got some upgrades now.
Oh, upgrades.
So,
What?
what are you waiting for in March?
Bloodborne.
Pathogen training test.
Not really the same thing.
Staple?
I mean, like next week, what? Resident Evil Revelations 2, Dynasty Warriors 8, Dragon Ball Z come out. We already had on Friday Kirby and The Order 1886 came out. I got that new 3DS, and I've just been playing Majora's Mask like a crack fiend for the last 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
But I can't remember everything that's coming out. Oh, you know what? What is it? What's the date today? What's the date today?
Why
Today
it's
is the
Christmas
22nd.
Day?
What's that?
22nd.
22nd? Okay. The Homeworld Remastered comes out on the 25th. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to playing that again. I really wish, after getting this new 3DS, I really wish that I had time to just go back and play every 3DS game that I've missed. But, man, these are some crazy cards. I've never gotten this far in this game, so.
So someone in the chat, because this is a card game, they're like, Quick Kit needs to Photoshop himself as that person because he made all the cards of us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That's so genius. I love his cards. You guys should do that. Like,
Play that game.
but and also just like have that as like just like Cards Against Humanity have. Like, you can print it out, or you can buy the one that we print out for you.
Yeah. I would need like some beta testers, right? Because
Yeah.
I don't know a good card game from a bad card game, and I trust Quick Kick and everything, but oh, did you get? Oh, does it keep upping the amount that you can have in your
Yeah.
deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Desert
Yeah.
Storm. That's a little okay.
So what I usually do is I usually remove or add all the new cards, and then I go in and remove cards that either we've done a lot or I.
Dude,
like
take
I'm
out
gonna-
maze traps. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out that, and I'm also gonna take out. I'll take that out too.
Yeah, I don't play that many card games. Like I played Hearthstone, but didn't. Yeah.
Spades,
Yeah.
bridge.
I get real. I only need to play spades with people that I really know because I get really upset about if my partner isn't good in spades.
Yeah.
When I went to Europe, like when I was 21, right? We had a bunch of different train and ship rides where we would play spades all the time, and that was
Okay.
great. But damn, I always seem to get the maiden right off the bat.
I'll go ahead and ask for gold.
Of course, you're just.
What's your curse this time?
Oh, I'll give me a second here. I'll show.
But then one time I went to California, and I was playing spades with a few people that I was with there, and I think that.
So I lose gold for every fail.
Oh, okay. And I don't think I had ever played it with. There's like what? It's like a double your points if you manage to, neither person manages to get any books the entire round. Like you do this like bet where if you can force the other team to pick up every hand, then you get double the normal number of win points that you would normally get, or you double your points or something like that. I'd never encountered this before. Nobody explained to me what it meant, and I'm just like, God damn, we're kicking these guys' asses, and they get to the end and they're like, we won. And I'm like, wait, why did you? No, we just got every book. Like, you guys fucking
Right.
lost like shit. They're like, no. That's what we meant when we said ball sack lizard banana, is that's the rule where if you take all the decks, then we just get 1,000,000 points and win. And I was like, I have never heard that before. And they're just like, everybody plays that way. And I'm like, then why didn't my...
No
Like-
one plays that way.
Well, my partner, then I got mad at him because I was like, he's like, yeah, man, that's what it means. I'm like, well, then why did you stop me? I was taking every one of them, and I was like, haha, take that. Ha, you guys suck at this game. Why didn't you be like, you know that if you take all of them, that, like, we're going to lose. And so it just really pissed me off. To the point where me and that guy, we talk all the time. And he was like, yeah, you remember that one time where we were playing spades and you just got apocalyptically pissed off at me? And I was like, yeah. Like, and I said it was, he always likes to, he's got a very good memory. He's like, yeah, you said something like, well, that was most unpleasant. And then you just like got up and stormed out of the room.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, everyone knows the ball sick lizard banana rule. Gah.
I mean,
crafted from
yeah.
your memories and built.
But you know, that also kind of pisses me off when people.
Your memories of the Devil's Carnival.
Why is that guy? Is he?
He's a strong man.
Okay. Why is he standing like that?
Because he's lifting up a
Bracing.
very heavy.
Because look at those knee muscles, girl.
If you win.
Wait, what's going on in this one?
So one day, as the dust gathers, you reach a large country
Right.
town hosting a traveling circus.
Right.
Strange sights, stranger smells confront you.
Dude, let's go check out those smells, Kayla.
As you begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored, now are faded, stained, and with dust.
Right.
Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders
Right.
and amazements. There's something about the
So
place.
this is like a bum's like traveling
Oh.
road show, right?
Okay.
So one time I got asked to join one.
Like a carnival.
Yeah, one of the traveling ones.
Choose this one.
Huge failure. To do what? The Kayla?
No, just like
Marvel at the Kayla.
I think it's just to like sell cotton candy or something, but
Oh, okay. You decided the carnival life wasn't for you?
nope.
Nope.
My uncle and aunt used to be carnies though.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they travel around. My grandfather
Okay.
was a science carny.
What does that mean?
He would travel around the country for GE to show off the new technologies.
Oh, so
Like
he went to like science fairs and
No.
demonstrations.
you just go
Like door to door?
like the Wienermobile of science.
Yeah. Just to your town?
He
Check
just-
this shit out, y'all.
Just drives all around the United States,
Uh-huh.
being like, check this out.
Okay.
This is how things sound in stereo. Look at this jet. Move
Yeah.
from one side of my stage to the next side of my stage. Science.
So he was like
Science.
BuzzFeed before there was the I fucking love science Facebook page.
Right.
Which is kind of a garbage page.
I will have
But
to rebalance that next time.
she just drove around. I don't see the thing is though, I don't know if I would really classify that as a carny, right? Like they were handing him stereo for the first time in human history. He wasn't like, check out this elephant that can stand on two legs. And he was like, check out this advancement in science that we've, did he sell like popcorn as well?
Let's find out
Was that
what type of
like
parrot
at the thing?
really
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm letting my feelings get hurt. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
not by you.
Oh, okay.
By Brando chat guy. Bloop, bloop.
Well, stop looking at the chat for a little while.
I will.
Uh,
Thank
Someone in the chat being an asshole?
A random, like, what's it called? Twitch. Like a random Twitch person.
Okay.
So,
A new person who
Yes.
isn't familiar with our shtick.
who isn't familiar with that, this is just how I sound.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I used to, there was a thing, it might have been like some of the earliest days when I was on the internet where people are like, Jesus, Jeff, your laugh is annoying. And I'm like, I thought about it for a long time, processing this information, and decided this information is worthless to me.
right.
Because laughing is something that you just really do automatically. And what are you going to do? Like, train yourself to change your laugh? Like, come on, just don't be a dickbag.
Yeah, but I'm not on most shows, new person who doesn't like me, so go listen to all the other Rage Select stuff. That stuff is exactly up your wheelhouse.
Yep. So
'Cause they're like, Jeff, this guy is pretty cool. And I'm like, so yeah,
okay. Yeah, don't pay any attention to them.
I know.
It's one. This is the reason that you sit between me and the chat room is
Right.
because, like, you are super good at not getting your feelings hurt.
I know.
I get my feelings hurt almost immediately. Just almost.
It's just because they hit that one sensitive thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's crazy. I was listening to This American Life.
Yep.
And they did one basically on the internet culture. Like
Right.
it was them kind of.
Are you talking about the one where the lady confronts the troll that
Yes.
like followed her around, went after her and stuff?
Right.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
they also had their own people, and they go, the only complaints we ever get is about the voices of our lady hosts.
Really?
Yeah. And so, and the girls were just echoing what I said. It's like, yeah, I don't know how to change my voice.
Yeah, I mean, what are you supposed to do with that information?
Though Rubio did. Rubio used to be super, like, Laredo gangster voice. Hey, mamas, come over here. Like,
I don't know if I've ever met that guy before. I do know that it took me a long time. It was weird. It wasn't until I had basically, you know, like a freaking weekly or daily internet show where I was editing all the time, where I finally got to a point where hearing my voice come out of a speaker wasn't like a cringe-inducing thing. It just doesn't have any effect on me anymore.
Yeah.
right.
I've also gotten to a point where I tend to gauge the tones of people, and I will pitch my voice based on that.
Yeah.
So that I sound different, because I remember back in the early days of Geek Bombast, used to get a lot of complaints that me and one of the other guys sounded exactly alike.
Yeah.
So I would start pitching my voice a little bit higher and talking like this, or I'd basically talk deeper like this, which is not my strangely enough, is not how I normally sound or whatever. It's somewhere in between. But whenever I'm in front of a microphone, I just naturally, instinctively do it now.
Yeah.
There we go. Ta-da.
Voice talk. Talk. All I want to do is talk.
My laugh has changed recently.
Yeah?
Where I've always giggled like a guinea pig squealing for carrots.
Uh-huh.
And I understand this.
But it's such a specific thing. It's so specific. Not like grapes or anything, just very much carrots. And now?
And now I have this like trying to stifle a laughing where I just like make this high pitched beep. Like
Yeah.
it's happening more and more all the time. So
What just happened there?
I bought a plunderer's cap.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to pay attention. That's a little insane, Kayla. I don't know what to tell you about that.
I don't know how
Do you know why it's happening? Just spontaneous.
I'm just trying to not laugh, so I just have to roll with the laugh.
Why are you not laughing? Why are you trying not to laugh?
Because it might be breaking character. Because half of my life is trying to be in character, but I can't even stifle it anymore.
I'll give this lady 2 food.
What character is this?
Like, you know, serious Kayla.
Oh.
Or brilliant Kayla.
Okay.
Those are all just me playing a character really well to
Okay.
be successful.
This is like when you're teaching class?
Teaching class or talking with John Rubio.
Oh, okay.
Because he is so serious.
Yeah.
Like, for being as hilarious as he is,
Can you hear the way he
super
claws
serious.
scratch
And then
tiles?
I can't help it.
What are the little wait, I'm sorry, what are the little dots?
Means they're more powerful.
Okay.
Or, like, if I'm not mistaken, the 2 means that there may be at least 1 or 2 guys who throw knives.
Oh, okay.
It's either the 2 or the 3. I can't remember.
Okay.
Just means they're higher level, essentially.
Well, you know what? I don't really need serious pretend Kayla on
Right.
Sunday streaming.
That's why you have never heard that weird beepy thing.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about it. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Because when you're here, you just like laugh, and then we
Right.
talk about your old stalkers and stuff. So,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
trying to think if there was anything else that happened last week.
Yeah, I don't know.
My aunt came into town, but that's not
Really?
very interesting. Yeah, my aunt, my mom's sister, and my sister, and like my mom has 4 sisters, and they all like sistered the place up, and they've got their sistery lady relationships and stuff. So, like they all came into town. My my parents are living here until the end of the month. My aunt came into town to visit with them because they're all sick of how cold it is in Ohio, where they're from. So I had dinner with them, but then they were like, yeah, we're going to go to this quilting expo in this town that's 20 minutes away this weekend. Do you want to go, Jeff? And I'm like, no, not even a little bit.
The quilts are amazing.
The crucibles.
Apparently, some point, like last week, they wandered into some fabric store where some Italian quilt yarn designer was given a talk about the futures of quilt. I was like, this is too much. I mean, I like quilts, and I've gotten several quilts because of this particular aunt, and I love them, right?
Right.
Because they're super warm and better than anything that you're going to buy at the store, plus they've got all the, like, love and stuff in them, right? On the other hand, that sounds like punishment to me. This Italian guy's going to give a 2.5-hour lecture about quilting thread. You go, I'd rather die. I think I'd rather die. But yeah, so it's not really.
Don't die.
It's not
not
really
yet.
Boom.
He's like, I gotta go beat these guys on this will.
So we had a last
Crucible.
on Friday. We
Like
had
Conan.
Allison was on for Indie Friday.
Okay.
Played a game called Paparazzi. It was pretty fun. A little simple, but pretty fun. And we didn't have any intros and outros because I spent an hour trying to get Allison's hair keyed out, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't. There was a big patch of green that was right in the middle, so it's like she just had a giant piece of her head that was just gone. Oh, I'm also going to say this on the air. Before you leave, I need you to sign that picture over there.
Okay.
Which
I'll do that.
Was given to me in like October to get everybody to sign. And it's now the end of February? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. A little late on that.
Yeah, well, I keep forgetting. Hell, dude, you remember last week? Like, it was like we got done with a video. I was getting everything put together, and I said, hey, before you leave, I need you to sign that picture. And you were like, yep. And I was like, yep, neither one of us are going to forget. It's great. And then, like, 90 seconds later, he walked out the front door and was gone. And it was just like, God damn it. I need a personal assistant.
Yeah, no, and it was like, what was it, yesterday that or not yesterday, but one of the days or whatever, where I actually, like, came over and I was about to leave, and I was like, oh, wait, wasn't I supposed to sign something last week?
Yep.
And you were like, yeah, that thing over there. I was like, oh, let me do that real quick.
Bam! Bam! So did you go out to dinner or anything for your birthday, Kayla?
I listened to the Beerus, but like I said, for last week, I was at the
on the Valentine's Day.
The Valentine's Day
Stummy show,
80s. And Quick Kick was like, you went crazy. Absolutely. I've never known you to be that crazy.
Yeah.
Because mostly our friends go to places where they can sit down and smoke cigarettes.
Yep.
And so he's never seen me in a place built for dancing.
I certainly haven't seen that either because I go to places where I can sit down and smoke cigarettes. So
I turned 33.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Double digits.
There you go. So it'll be 11 years before that happens again. You can enjoy this one.
I know.
Okay.
So you were talking about autographs.
Yeah.
And people are now exciting. Like they're tintillated by the idea of getting autographs.
Oh.
How do they get?
Oh, I should have known that would happen. Why did I talk about that on the air?
Yeah,
God
that's your own fault, man.
That is totally on me. I still live in this world where I'm like, so when we had one of our conventions many years ago, somebody came up to me and they were like, hey, will you autograph this? And I think I was more excited than they were because I'm like, somebody says me my autograph. That's fucking crazy. Who the fuck wants my autograph? Why? I'm just some guy on the internet just talking. He's a jerk. He talks about jerky stuff on the internet. I don't know. People are super excited about getting autographs, apparently.
Right.
Yeah, my autographs are terrible.
A self-postage return stamp envelope.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe
Email Jeff.
email in if you're interested in getting autographs, and if there's enough people, we could set up some kind of pipeline for that, right?
Okay.
Where we'll, like, maybe you give us like $5 and we'll give you a couple pictures to choose from or something. I don't know. Damn, dude, that's a lot of fortune.
They're like, okay.
I could do. Oh, that's the one you were talking about before, where you get to choose between the cards.
Yeah, I got that hat. That every time you get a choice, you get to choose between one or two.
Well,
so
goddamn, that's a lot of gold you got there.
yeah, I just did a Crucible where I had to fight like a tournament of things.
Yeah, like you've been stuck on that one. Rat man.
Will not let you pass so easily.
Oh no! Now we have to go to the Nutcracker Ballet. Oh no!
When I was a kid, we had Nutcracker ornaments,
Yeah.
and I always wanted to have the Rat King because he was the only one that had a sword out of all of them. Sugar Plum Fairy doesn't have a sword. She's got sugar plums, which I don't think I've ever even had before. Sounds pretty terrible.
They're delicious.
Yeah,
But you
sugary fruit.
don't like sweet.
I like sweet all right. I just have to kind of be careful with it because I'll end up eating the whole cheesecake before you can
Yep.
stop me. It was weird, though. When I went over to my parents' house last Monday, they do the big salad. You know,
Right.
you have the big salad.
Yeah.
But it was awesome because they had all the. It wasn't like they made big salads. They just had all the things to make a big salad. So that meant that I could make the big salad and leave off all the croutons and all of the cheese and most of the dressing, which meant that I could eat like 3 bowls of that, and it just doesn't count, even as food, right? It's just the more you eat, actually, the better it is for you. So just standing there like wolfing down avocados and cucumbers like there's no tomorrow. But you know what? Most people have no idea how to make a salad, Kayla. They use like 3 times as much lettuce as you should be using. You know how a fruit salad is? That's how you make a salad, except that like all that fruit is vegetables instead. Because nobody likes iceberg lettuce. It's garbage, right? It's just the crunchy base of your salad. So just throw, a little bit of spinach down there at the bottom, and then a whole avocado per bowl of salad, and like half a cucumber and 2 tomatoes and a bunch of like eggs and carrots. And you don't even like salad. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I don't know why I'm explaining my secret salad recipe to you. Because Kayla, like when I first met Kayla, I thought for sure Kayla's like a health food vegetarian vegan or something. And then I talked to her for 20 minutes.
This is going to suck.
Ooh, 2 bosses at the same time.
Shuffle deck to rise again to the top.
And she's like, nope, I like candy and barbecue.
Right.
Like, I like bacon and ding-dongs. That's what I'm into.
Actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to win this.
Though my doctor did say
You got to cut down on the bacon.
that I had to cut down on the ding dongs.
Uh-oh.
Like, no sweets for Cromer.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is kind of a rough one, sir.
So
No
But-
sweets at all?
just
Just cut down on the sweets?
in moderation, and I don't moderation well.
Yeah. That's what my whole drinking career has been about, is not moderating very well.
So the form is very, very small. So if I read what you wrote
Uh-huh.
for lightning round.
Uh-oh, is it time for lightning round?
Yep, it's 4:20, so 10 minutes of quick questions.
What's up, bro? It's 420.
It's only because look how small this text is, Jeff.
That's pretty small. Are you sure?
Yeah, I tried. I know I tried. Like, I've been spending the last 15 minutes. Nope. There's no magic. Wait.
Jeff fixed it.
I just use the dance magic. That's what I do.
Okay. I've been literally here closing screens, opening screens.
You have been trying to get that thing to work for a while now. It was just command and then plus or minus. That was makes it zoom in or zoom out.
Okay, so there we go. Here we go. Jeff, what's your favorite fruit?
Peaches. Maybe Granny Smith apples. I can't tell.
Apples.
Mango.
Mango's pretty good.
Mango, oh my gosh.
Kill the fuck out of them, John.
Why is my beard making weird shapes now that it's older?
You haven't used enough love when trimming it, or
Yeah, you're not trimming it right.
when you trim it.
Did you guys look at Seth Rollins' Ding Dong?
Who?
I think it's more. It's a wrestler. It's a wrestler.
Oh.
A dick pic appeared online.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's kind of To the left, it's weird. It's weird. My little motion here doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense to radio.
It doesn't.
But
Well, it also doesn't make any sense to me because it's like he leaned back quickly and threw his left hand over his shoulder.
pretend this is my
Wait.
dick.
And I'm like, so he
It's
threw it
real,
over
real,
his
real long.
But it's no.
shoulder
It's
like a
really tiny
continental
too.
soldier.
Um,
Okay.
So, have you heard from Kevin recently? Any health updates?
I'm sure.
I have not, but I do need to kind of check in with him. He has a blog, like a personal blog, where
Okay.
he's like outlined a lot of stuff because he's like, I don't want to slather it all over Facebook, and I don't know if he's updated it recently. I know he was at Comic-Con last weekend though, or this weekend, because he was posting a bunch of pictures from some kind of Comic-Con that was up near him. So I don't know, but I'll get in touch with him because when he gets better, I want to have him back on the show. He had a birthday just recently as well, so happy birthday, Kevin. Yeah.
Okay.
John doesn't really know anything.
Okay.
Right?
I don't ever speak to Kevin. I don't think I've ever even met the man.
He is a gargantuan man.
Yeah.
Like when
I mean, he seemed cool. Like all the I've listened to a lot of stuff of him talking. It's like he seems nice.
yeah, back in the old days when the one time that I went up to Ohio and met him and he opened the door and it's like I had to tilt my head up to see his face and it was just like, Jesus, man.
How many times do you pee a day?
It depends on how much I drink.
On a
Yeah.
normal day?
Normal day, 4,
Okay.
maybe 5. I don't know.
About 4 or 5.
I'm 5 to 6. What?
Yeah, there you go.
Why do you think all the Caucasian ladies have small rear ends?
I'm not a geneticist,
Okay.
so I couldn't say. It could be because they're playing the workout tapes by Fonda. I might have heard that
Okay.
in passing at one point. But Fonda ain't got a motor in the back of her Honda, all right? That's all I really know about the topic, and that's all I can say.
Okay.
You have a bunch of extra stuff, don't you, Jen? From getting all
What's
this.
your favorite non-craft beer?
I don't really drink that many craft beers.
I don't drink beer.
I'd say, I drink Lone Star and
Lone Star is your favorite.
yeah, but that's just because it's cheap. Like if I had unlimited resources, like if I could have like an $80 bar tab and not worry about it, I really like Fireman's Number 4, which I don't think it's locally brewed, but I wouldn't really consider it like a craft beer.
It is. It's just the style you associate with the big
okay.
guys.
Oh, okay.
So,
Non-craft beer. I like Dos Equis,
Chains for
even though
armor,
you're not supposed to.
as you will.
And I went to that one Halloween party at your house. It's the most interesting man in the world. And I brought like Dos Equis with me. And there are people
Right.
who walk up to me and they'd be like, "Oh man, it's so shitty that your costume requires you to drink Dos Equis all night." And I'm like, "I drink Dos Equis all the time, voluntarily, bro."
do you like electronic dance music?
EDM?
Yes.
No.
Not really a big fan of it. No.
I like trip hop from back in the '90s. That was my thing.
I don't mind techno.
Some drum and bass. I'm into drum and bass and trip hop.
Once the ratmen begin
Uh-oh.
to creep towards the edge of the
Angry Mob.
anger follows shortly behind.
But no, not as much. Any music that's creative, dance music tends to be very repetitive because it's
Okay.
made for dancing to, as opposed to what I'm really into, which is much more kind of like listening to sort of
He
music.
awaits plague and pestilence
So,
and blood.
You gonna win, John?
Yeah.
Jack a plaque on the
I probably
Jack-a-plaque?
should have walked around before going there to
a
build
lot of questions about peeing, pooping, and vomit. So I'm
All right.
just not exactly
right.
in that mood.
Yeah. Okay. I got
Yeah.
you.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna. I'll say
Yeah.
one of each.
Okay.
don't have
to.
say-
It's
your choice.
It's
Say
up
what
to
you
you.
want.
Right.
But then,
Don't let the questions rule you, Kayla.
but I feel like things,
Okay.
So
if you want to
I'm
ask
just
them.
I already asked the pee question. Now
Okay.
we'll go to the poop question,
All
which
right.
is: have you ever pooped your pants?
Yes.
Yes.
I have,
Yeah.
but it was
Totally on purpose.
really.
No. No.
I was sick.
I had eaten curry for the first time in my life, and it was one of those things where you're like, actually, it was a watershed moment. I've told the story. I told it on the South Park thing, but it was a watershed moment in your life where you just go, all right, from here forward, if I need to fart, I just need to make sure to do a little analysis before I just immediately kind of fart as hard as I can because there might be something else going on there. Whoa, that was fast, John. You didn't use your special power on your hammer once.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot my hammer had a special power.
What? Yes. So that's the answer. And we just finished up here, so how much more time do we have?
It's 4:30.
Oh, it is.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing.
That's why I finished up so quickly.
They
There you
said
go.
if you pooped your pants on purpose, that would be a story.
Yeah, like, if you're in a, I'll tell you this, if you're in an awkward social situation and you really just want to play the ace of spades on somebody,
Right.
just furiously poop your pants and then walk away
Jury
awkwardly.
duty, just shit your pants. And when they ask you why you can't do jury, it's like, I just pooped my pants.
And don't even say anything. Just when they ask, can you stand fit to just...
Or just ask Jason Murphy if he has a good poop story and watch him die and quiver and not tell you anything and walk away.
Yep.
He dies inside every time you talk about it. It's pretty wonderful.
All right. Well, hey, we are at a perfect stopping point.
Yes.
We just got done with the cards. We're just ready to hit the start button again. So we're going to take...
I'll play the next round.
You're going to play?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a 15-minute break. When we come back, it's going to be Kayla's turn. Hand of Fate. We'll see you in a few.
Yes.
Welcome back, everybody, to Hand of Fate. Right here on Sunday Streaming, you know who we are. Kayla, you're playing.
I'm playing.
Are you
She has
ready?
the controller
I'm
in her
ready.
hand.
All right. Hit the X button and let's go into the story mode.
Okay.
So
here's some cards.
what do we got? King of...
You got to select that one.
Mhm.
You don't even get choice? Then
Well,
why
you
does
could-
this choose?
You could pick some of the old ones if you want,
Oh,
but
no, thank you.
it's King of Dust. All right. Oh, wait, hit the R1 button. What is that lore? What is that? I don't think I've ever looked at
So it gives you some information about.
I gotta find out which ones are one.
King of Dust broke faith to the king country. He's made himself rich through powerful through judicious application of cruelty and terror outside of the law for decades.
All right, so
With-
we're,
Some men thrive in anarchy and chaos.
So you need to go in the
King
deck
of
builder.
Dust is
I need a
one
good
side,
deck builder.
Yeah, and then it's going to ask you
Just select
hit
yes.
yes there.
and I
It'll
suspect he
there you
will
go.
harbor a great
And then hit
hatred for you.
the circle button.
Circle button for back and start game.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
The King of Dust takes his tithe of all.
That's a lot of ambush cards, asshole. Whoa, that's a lot of dust cards.
I'm glad we started with me on
Whoa,
this one. Right?
that's a lot of things. Yeah.
What one is kill people? X
Square
square.
is kill people. X is dodge. I get no.
No,
yeah,
X is
dodge.
attack. Isn't it?
No, square is attack. X is
Oh,
dodge.
Yeah.
You face
Triangle
first
if you
my
have
kings. Each has shaped the nature of their forces.
Okay,
with
so now you get to choose what
their
card to go to. You've only got
They
the one
will
choice.
turn that power to
So
your
you go up to
destruction.
Wait, I only have one choice.
Yeah,
Then how
see-
it goes up or down?
Well, you're on the down card. The little gold thing is you. So
Oh.
hit that. Boom. Embertown hero.
Quest that may lead
Be an
down many
Embertown
paths.
hero.
Jealously
You just get to
guards
sleep.
Yep.
Interesting.
You got
Nice.
sleep in your eyes. All right, what do we
see.
got here? So he's battered and bloodied. He tells you he's seen him in combat.
I don't want to talk to him.
You don't want to talk to him.
Leave the adventurer to his fate.
One day you will need help, and then who will you turn to? And then blah.
That guy obviously has drama.
Yeah.
So
Kayla's not about the drama, folks. See,
no drama.
get that spider off the table, dude.
Ah, it's his little pet.
No, no,
But
dude.
you said you don't like traps.
Well, it's maze of traps. But yeah, but the thing is
I'll
that
enter the cave just to practice.
if you skip everything, then we won't ever get anything. Like you won't get any gold or food or anything. We'll just starve to death slowly.
Well, that's why your job was to give us all the food and health, right?
But that was the last game.
Yeah,
Now
this
you don't
is an
have any of
entirely
that
new
anymore.
Oh,
Every time
Um,
you start a new game, it
So let's
resets
see.
you back to.
So basically, just move around with the left stick,
okay.
and
but
then you hit the
first
X button to dive and dodge. The square button is going to be your attack. The circle button is like a stun, and then when the little smelly lines come up, if you hit the
Yeah.
top, the triangle button, then you'll defend. But there are no.
This is me going, shoe fly.
That's right.
Shoe fly.
Yeah, get
One
away.
fly. Ah.
Oh, Nice. Nice job, Kayla.
So, Jeff, there are a few video game related questions in here.
Oh, yeah?
One,
You okay?
will Arkham Knight be enough for you to survive the summer drought of games?
Is there really? I mean, like at this point, I'm almost thinking that this. Oh my God, Kayla, you can't just. Okay, all right, go. It's like you're just like, fuck it, I don't care, whatever, go, Kayla.
How do you change your eyes?
What do you mean?
Like, so you're behind you.
You don't. This is the way that you look at it.
Yeah, the camera can't be moved.
Oh.
I don't know. This maze and traps might have been a bad idea. Kayla,
What?
you're about to die.
Hey!
Oh my God. I don't know. I haven't looked at the release schedule, but I feel like this year the summer drought isn't as droughty as it has been in previous years,
Okay.
right? I don't know.
Press X.
I loot some.
Yep. You get an armor, you get an armory, and you get to pick one of these 2 cards to keep. Change
Which one do you guys want?
Healing cap, for the love of God. Then hit the X button. And please, healing cards. Yep, that's cool. And then hit the X
Yes.
button. That's perfect for you, Kayla.
Thank you.
And what else? Armor, please. Oh, no, you want that.
Old reliable rears his ugly head again.
All right.
So you want me to go talk to that dude? Oh, you can't go back in time.
yeah, you can. Hit the X button. There you go. Now you can either. Now, if you go up, that's going to take you
No,
on to
I
the
only have
next
that
one.
choice. Oh, I can go back.
You
and-
can go
Yeah, you can go
backwards,
back.
and you should, because you get health back every time you
Okay.
move, but you also lose 1 food. So, and then when you're out of food, then it starts ticking down
Wait,
health.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
You're going to the Twisted Canyon. We've done this one a few times.
All right, Jeff.
Good thing I was paying attention.
There's one other question.
What is it? Point that microphone at your face, John.
It is pointed at my
You're
face.
talking over it.
No, I'm not.
There you go. Now you're not.
Jeff, if you could get Bloodborne now,
Uh-huh.
but you had to play either Nancy Drew or Duck Dynasty to completion without skipping the cutscenes,
Uh-huh.
would you do it, and which one would you play?
Yes, I would do it because I've played shitty games in the past. I would probably play Nancy Drew because I have less of like a, ooh,
Dude, I want that.
yeah. It's
I
full of
now have
fire.
some zeal.
Because I have less of a philosophical problem with Nancy Drew than I do with Duck Dynasty.
Okay.
So, plus, Nancy Drew games.
How do I play that one?
You've already played that one.
Oh,
You've
man.
got to go up. Just burning up that food.
Well, that's good, 'cause she's healing as well.
No, it is. It is good. But yeah, I'd probably play Nancy Drew. Plus, I remember from the last time that we played Nancy Drew that.
Am I supposed to leave?
Yeah, take the stairs. You're going to go to the next grouping of cards. The last time I played Nancy Drew,
Do you understand how this game works?
No.
Do you
Cool, bro,
comprehend
though.
the stakes?
there
How
was
do
also
I get
like
some food.
right
Oh,
here,
thanks.
maybe. But you also have no gold.
Well,
so,
she can sell
but you can
stuff.
sell some stuff and then buy some food with it. Also, if I remember correctly, Nancy Drew has like one of those hint systems where if you just don't know what you're doing, you could be like, "What do I do next, Nancy Drew?" And she's like, "Talk to the gravekeeper." And you're like, "Okay, cool."
So
you
apparently
want
that
Nancy Drew.
question has spawned other similar questions.
Such as,
If you could have Metal Gear Solid 5 right now, but you would have to watch your parents having sex, would you?
wait, but what was the other part? You have to watch your parents having sex?
Yeah.
No, I can wait. So see the little yellow dots? Those are the ones that you have equipped. So you should probably sell off these because they're the ones that you don't have equipped.
So, are you okay with me selling my huge hammer?
It's your game, Kayla. Yeah, sell the huge hammer.
It's more that it's your game.
No, you're fine. And you can sell that one, and you can sell the axe as well.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You only need one weapon. Well, you can
Are
use.
you sure that the zeal is your favorite weapon?
Yeah, it's fiery and holy.
Okay.
It's full of the Lord as well as fire. And now you can buy some food.
Yeah. Let's see.
You might want to
One.
get 3 food.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask any more of those questions. Those are getting really weird.
They're just devolving quickly.
Yeah, they devolved really quickly.
I assume
Look
they
at
would.
me, I'm doing so well.
You are.
You are.
You are. You've got money and food and all kinds of stuff. You might buy a little bit more food or not,
Why?
because every time you move, you burn food. every single time you move your little piece forward or backwards, you're going to burn up 1 food.
Oh.
So
I'm going to ask you this.
okay.
Which are you more, like, do you want in your hands right this second? Metal Gear Solid 5 or Bloodborne?
Honestly, Bloodborne.
Okay.
I've actually come to a point in my life where, I mean, when we were at that bar on Friday night and your eyes were glazing over because I was talking about Dark Souls so much,
Yeah.
I started to realize that, like, I talk about Dark Souls and the influence that Dark Souls has had on me as a video gamer way more now than Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Is that it used to be Metal Gear because that was when that franchise was is in existence, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that, like, the last Metal Gear game, I mean, Peace Walker was fantastic, but that was years ago at this point.
So wait, these are the smelly guys?
Yeah, you're going to need to beat them up with your fiery axe. So the square button to attack, and then when they get the little smells over their head, you can hit the triangle button, and it'll dodge them. Or you can hit them. There you go. Go, Kayla!
Beat him up!
Oh, smell them with your nose.
I am.
Bam! Oh, I like this pirate ship level.
I am nothing but smelling and axing.
There you go.
There you go.
Right in the junk, too. Ouch. Flaming junk shot.
Jump, jump, jump. There's no jump button.
There is
for
no
the
jump
heavy
button.
jumps.
Which that means that that to Grant, this game is dead to
Yeah.
him. Grant's one. Sneak up and kill them. He's only pretending to be dead.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
Your lack of excitement for Metal Gear Solid 5.
It's
Is
not-
it Kiefer Sutherland's fault? Is Kiefer Sutherland to blame?
Okay, I have a huge issue because I love 24 in spite of how stupid it is.
I have a cold armor.
Yep. Armor of Cold.
Is that?
It's good.
Yeah,
take
just put it on. I mean, it's some armor, right? Got some food. There you go.
I'm sure you're grateful.
But I'm not. The thing is that it's not that I'm not excited for Metal
See,
Gear.
look, I didn't even. When you
Yeah.
don't have food, they give you food.
Yeah.
You don't even have to worry. Don't worry.
I'm
anymore.
not excited for Metal Gear Solid 5.
Do I have to move to that one?
You do. Oh, and is he still open? Can you go back to him now?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can always go back to a
Oh,
shop.
I didn't know you could do
Yeah,
that.
you can even backtrack to go back to a shop.
It's not that I'm not excited for Metal Gear, because I am. It's just that I'm more excited for Bloodborne, because seeing the amount of you know what? What's his name? Is it Miyazaki, right? The guy that does the Souls series. Like, the level of detail that he puts into that Souls series games are very similar to one of the things that I loved about the Metal Gear franchise in the past, was the level of insane
You want me to
detail.
buy food? What do you want me to do?
You can do whatever you want to. You got
no,
a few
you,
extra
you
things.
told me to come back here.
No, you had to go back there in order to move up forward. So you could sell some stuff. You've got like an extra.
Nope.
Oh,
She
no,
doesn't
you
have
don't.
anything extra.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I don't know. You can buy some food if you want. If not, you can just get the fudge out of here.
The markup on this food is ridiculous.
Yeah, $11 for 3 food. It's crazy. So, and the other thing that maybe is a little bit less is that Metal Gear Solid 5 is far enough away.
Yeah.
They haven't started in with their like whole campaign to make me psychotically excited for it.
This is true.
Bloodborne has definitely started their campaign to make me psychotically excited for Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Hello, helpful priest.
He's going to want half your food. Do you want...
What will he do me?
It gives you a blessing, a random
He
blessing.
will bless you if you give him half your food, or if he will just be like, oh, well, on your way when you decline.
Right.
So you could just decline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the gods real?
Ooh, that's a... boy,
That's a philosophical
Kayla.
question that I am not prepared to answer.
this is a show about video games. Hey, look, it's the maiden. Now you can request a bunch of food from her. Or you could have given that guy half your food and then got more food. So
Can I just get her blessing?
Yeah, you can get
Yeah,
a blessing
sure.
from her.
draw
Thank
one
you.
blessing card. Headman's Blessing. Any kill using an axe grants the player 3 health. Which is that thing that we've got an axe or is that a hammer?
It's a hammer.
Okay.
Thank you, sweet lady.
Her unicorn is stoned.
She's an elven maiden.
Yep. You know they're always getting high with their unicorns, man.
Because after not giving that priest, like, what if this is just like the Colossuses and they need our blessings for, like, to live? Like, that's what they eat.
Like who?
Like, she's talking about Shadow Colossus.
Like, the gods
Oh.
just eat your blessings for food.
Oh, is that what they do?
What brings you to
I
Why else
have.
would you get blessings?
I don't. When I played that game, I just murdered the Colossuses. I didn't. There was very little blessing going on in my Shadow of the Colossus game.
I like how they like.
Ambush.
Contend with every bandit in the kingdom before
Okay.
you
One monster card, 4 plague
You may have
rats.
Are
contend
plagues hard
with
to
every
kill?
bandit
They're just
in the
rats.
kingdom before you
Yeah,
reach
they're
the
going to be kind of all up in your business, but
Up in my junk.
see, I don't know. It's weird because I guess that the full enormity of Phantom Pain hasn't really set in with me yet. Like, I know that there are these huge environments that you can go about kind of RPG setting stuff up, and I really dig that. I really dig that style of gameplay of letting you, because I'm sure, John, you've seen a bunch of the stuff of, like, you can either just waltz in and start blasting everybody, or you can sneak in and you can use, like,
Yeah.
other stuff. And they had that one area that I think they showed last year that was, it was like a jungle.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
I really liked the jungle environments. And then they've talked about your whole mother base and how you basically can level people up, and like mother base will get attacked if you have bad relations with people.
Dead.
And all that stuff is right up my alley. So
Yeah.
when I mean, like, if this year, and I'm pretty sure that this is how it is, both Metal Gear Solid 5 and Bloodborne are out. Like, to me, those are both probably going to be on my short list for Game of the Year, along with Batman and I'm sure. God, I always, whenever this shit comes up, I always forget a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Equipment.
Ooh, Damocles.
Damocles.
approach to dealing with crowds.
So this is a card that you can only use 9 times. You can basically throw knives at people in combat if you want.
So you'll tell me when I don't know how to knives people.
Yeah, R1. Remember the one that you had to look for on the top.
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush?
2 monsters, please.
Someone said Persona 5.
Oh, Persona 5. Yep, that's definitely on the short list as well.
Because that was the one thing
Yep.
that's been mentioned that you didn't mention.
Yep, I loved Persona 4. Persona Q was a little.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
I've never played a Persona game.
I would give you my Vita TV if you would tell me that you would play 4, but I don't know. See, I don't know what
What?
your taste in JRPGs is, John.
I would probably like. For everything I've heard about Persona, it sounds like a game I would like. I've just never had a platform that
So-
has the game available.
Yeah, if you hit the R1 button, you've got. Now, see, that one's one that you might want to save because you can only use it 9 times, but you throw a knife at a distance at people. So
But you told me not to use it. How do I just?
you just don't hit the button, and then you
Then
won't
how do
use
I
it.
start the game?
Hit the
Hit
X button.
X.
There you go. Oh, crap. And there's... Were you, like, paralyzed? Kayla, you're pretty good at this.
I am
Pretty good at the Arkham Knight
just
style
pushing
combat.
X and
I guess
triangle and square over and over again.
Yep.
I guess it isn't quite as hardcore as Arkham is, but
Who am I? I'm wearing a hat.
you
Okay.
were wearing a
Yeah,
hat.
you're the one wearing a hat.
Oh
Ooh.
man, I keep getting smashed.
Yeah, the range attacks are kind of... Uh-oh.
You, F you, F you, F you,
Uh-oh.
F you, F you,
Oh,
F
God.
you, F you,
Is
F
this
you.
it? John, is this
Oh,
it?
this might be.
This might be the end.
No, I think she could do it.
I think you got it, Kayla. You got this. There's only 2 more left. There's only 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Whoo! Man! You should use that R1 button next time. Oh, look at those little birds flying in a row. Yeah, Persona 5 is a good one. Here, let me...
What are you doing? Pulling up a list.
It's okay. I don't believe in the random nature of fate anyways. I just choose the first one.
Success.
3 game cards.
So,
Got
John,
some
you can roll down that list.
equipment.
To, let's see, March. We're already... I'm already... March is, I guess, our next bit, right? Bloodborne is
Yeah.
until the end. There's Codename Steam, but I didn't really super enjoy the demo for that.
Oh, see, I haven't
Oh
played
no,
the demo.
the bandits.
Ah, damn it. Stupid bandits. What else isn't coming out in March? That's interesting. Oh, geez, Louise. Dealer? 6 of Dust?
That's because I'm too successful.
You're too successful. Everybody wants a piece of the Cromer.
There's a Mario Party game. There's Bloodborne, Borderland: The Handsome Jack Collection.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PC.
Okay.
Dead or Alive final round for PC.
We already, that already came out for the other consoles. We
That
played
kind of looks like that's pretty much it for March.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did that, but that was cool.
That was the R1 button that I was telling you not to use, but maybe you should use it because you don't have a whole lot left.
In April, Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, it's Scholar of the First Sin, the PS4, Xbox One release.
Mortal Kombat X.
Mortal Kombat X, looking definitely forward to that.
Let's see. And then May,
I don't know what I'm doing.
Not a Hero on PC, which I'm kind of looking forward to from Devolver.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for that thing to get a release date.
Yeah, it's May 7th.
Cool. Very cool.
Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Is that in May?
It's in May, yeah.
Is there anything in April? Oh, say this list hasn't really been filled out very much yet. Because
Yeah, just the April is Dark Souls 2 and Mortal Kombat X.
Okay.
And Xenoblade Chronicles 3D on the new 3DS.
Oh, I definitely want to play that because I never got a chance to before.
And State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition on Xbox One.
Okay. Come on, Traveling Merchant. Come on, Traveling Merchant. Yay! I think.
Call for a Priest. You can buy
Except I
food.
didn't get that blessing guy.
Well, I think that you can approach the shop. I think you can request healing from this guy.
Yeah,
So
they
you
can
get
do,
all-
or they can give you blessings, remove curses. They can do healing, and then you can buy food.
There you go. And you got plenty of money, so we can get your health back up.
And then June is.
It's just like the real life. When you have a lot of money, your health is low, and when your health is high, you don't have a lot of money.
Yeah. I
Every-
say heal before anything else.
Yeah, and then
You're gonna have to do this multiple times. $10 for the 15.
Yeah, versus 8 for 10. That's a crazy deal.
Man, this health is a hell of a deal.
yeah, and then according to this, June is Batman: Arkham Knight.
'Kay.
Elder Scrolls Online for Xbox One and PS4.
Yawn.
And Operation Abyss: New Tokyo Legacy
I am
for the
super
Vita.
grateful. Thank you, friend.
Now you can sell. I think you've got some extra stuff at this point, right? You just have an extra
You
healing
said
cap.
I need my cap.
No, but you already have one.
But
Oh,
don't
you've got the angel wing. What does that do? Wait, hold on. Go back to the left
Oh,
one.
it makes you move faster.
Oh, yeah, I'd get rid of that and use the... Well, I don't know. It's up to you, but I would
How
use
do
the
you
healing
choose
cap.
what you use?
That's in a different menu. So, but you can sell the angel
Angels now?
wing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you sell it, it automatically equips the other thing.
Does it?
I'm surprised to see you
I mean, not in this
back
menu, but I
on
think it
gold.
automatically.
Okay, so go back, and then we can see what blessings they have, maybe? Oh, these are expensive. Okay.
Yeah, blessings and removing of curses are really, really expensive.
Okay.
Um,
So, yeah. That's good. Health is back up. Ready to go!
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to. I'm hoping this year at E3, since Witcher 3 is now about to come out, I'm hoping we'll start
How do
hearing
I
about
equip my health hat?
Cyberpunk.
the Cyberpunk 2077 or 20 whatever hell it is.
Damn it. I can't
No,
do this
it's
without-
equipped. It's equipped.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on its head.
Is it?
Oh, there you go. Yep. There you go.
Thank you.
Good to go. Yeah. I'll tell you what. We talked about this. I guess I talked about this grant last week on the podcast, John. I probably should have brought it up for you, but I'm like, Bethesda announced last week that they're having an E3 conference, right?
What's the worst monster?
The Six of Dust, because it's more of them.
6 bandits to keep you on your toes.
Damn.
So-
They're not having any fun. But no, Bethesda's having a conference, right?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers better announce Fallout 4 or I'm going to flip the E3 over and set it on fire.
Really?
It's been too long, and they've been dicking around with Elder Scrolls for, 5 years now? I really want a new Fallout game. Really,
Yeah.
really badly. It's time.
I'm also really hoping that Quantum.
Oh, I should have done that at a
Quantum
different
Break.
time.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that Quantum
Cool.
Break gets a release date soon.
Oh, right. Then it's actually, and then it's, good.
Well, because I think they finished filming for the TV series.
How do you turn? Where am I?
You're
the
right at the
guy.
beginning of the screen. Right
You're
at
the guy in
front of the
blue.
screen. Yep. You're
with
the one.
the hat?
There you go.
I don't even know which one. We're all the same.
No,
Nope.
you're the one with the shield.
Yep. And the
None of the
flaming
others have a
hammer, and the one the camera's kind of focused on.
How come I keep getting freezed? Like, it just stops moving.
It's because you're hitting the. If you hit the triangle button when there's not smelly lines coming off of somebody, then it just
They
makes
say
you do the
waste your
move.
time.
What's that? FaceTime?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at the mutton chops on that guy. Bam!
That's your new, like, style.
It's just mutton
goals.
chops.
Yeah, your style goals, mutton chops.
Yeah. This is, I think, the last year where I get to pretend like I have hair. I think it's going to have to go to Randy Martin shaving school
You're
starting
going to start going bald?
2015. Yeah. Yeah. Stairs. But yeah, I think that this year is cool. Like, you know what I'm really looking forward to?
What's that?
Are, like, I want to know what, this is wishful thinking. I hope Nintendo announces something, like, really interesting, like a new console or something at the E3 this year. I think that would be probably a good move for them.
I don't think they're going to announce a new console.
I don't think they're going to either, but I think it would be a good move if they did. I mean, I think they've been focusing on getting this new 3DS out, right? But I would really like them to announce
Do I
something.
want to escape a forest?
No, it doesn't matter. You're in the forest escape, so now you get the question of take the forest path or turn back. Oh.
On this floor,
Oh.
a king of dust waits for you.
Okay, so this is where the boss is. Ambush! I really hope that, Crescent Bay comes out this year, I think. I don't know if they've actually announced a release date for that, but the, DK3, essentially, Oculus DK3.
Oh, yeah.
I know that they've been showing it off a bunch, and they've also got a bunch of interesting things, like they got that movie studio announcement that they did, where they basically developed their own, like, kind of Oculus, like, short film type of thing.
How do I stop looking at this wall?
Stop
You
pressing
don't-
the button, and then
How did I do that jumpy swirl?
X to leap. But I think there's a lot of interesting things. When we were talking on the podcast, it's coming up after we get done here.
Yeah.
When we talk on the podcast.
I think that there's I don't know. I'm really kind of not sure how feasible it is, but
I'm
like
dying,
I said,
right? Is that what the red?
yeah, no, you're
you're
good.
kicking some ass. That there's a fairly decent case to be made about why Microsoft might do a hardware refresh for the Xbox One this year, which would be interesting. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting year. I'm looking forward to this year way more than I was last year, because last year was kind of like there's definitely stuff that I'm excited to play this year more so than last year.
A choice. Select your design.
Success. By the way, you don't even move it anymore, Kayla. You're just like, screw
I've
it.
never moved it.
Yep. Draw 2, keep 1. Whoop. Ring of Justice. A quick weapon blow to the head. Oh, wait, what is it? It doesn't even tell you the...
Yeah, it doesn't tell you what it does.
I take the ring, honestly.
Why?
Well, John, you know what they do, right?
I know what the mercenary contract does. I don't remember what the Ring of Justice does.
Well, because you can have the ring equipped. You already have something. You have that little knife thing that you've been doing.
Yeah.
In the slot where that mercenary contract would go.
Okay.
Using a weapon ability. Oh. And now we'll never know. Kayla.
Can't you go back to that fancy screen you have?
Oh yeah, this one.
Trinkets.
Using a weapon ability causes the player to be fully healed and for the ring to be destroyed at the end of combat. Oh.
So it's a one-use ring.
We don't have a weapon that has an ability.
Yeah,
so
you do.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
The fire thing, it shoots fire out in front of you.
Oh,
How do
okay.
you shoot fire?
Don't do it. Wait for the boss. Or only if you're about to die. Boops. Nice.
What do I need to
I'm gonna
buy?
because a lot of people are talking and saying that they agree with you that Nintendo needs to release a new console, and I'm gonna tell you it's not gonna happen.
I know it's not
I
going to happen.
guarantee you, because I don't think it needs to happen.
Do
I
I
think
need-
that they need to actually
Yes, approach.
make the games that they're making that everyone wants. Release the new Zelda game, release the new Star Fox game.
Mm-hmm.
Make the games that people want to see, and then maybe next year, maybe the year after that. I don't know, but it's not time yet.
I just think that the problem that they're having is with the shift of the Xbox One and the PS4.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, just sell anything you're not using and see if there's anything worth buying. Are you using everything in your inventory? Okay,
Yeah.
well, just check out what's worth buying. You got plenty of food. Your health is full. So if there's something that's like fantastic, Ring of Poverty.
I thought it was poetry.
When the ring is sold, all the gold is lost, but the player receives 1 max health for every 5 gold lost as a result. So in other words, if you sell it, you lose all your gold, but you gain health.
So if you don't have a lot of
gold, we don't really have enough gold for that to be worth it. I don't think any of this stuff is actually worth it. When the player receives healing, I've had Frostfang before, and I think the fire thing that we've got is just as good as that, if not better. And Scavenger's Cap, we're so close to the end that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
We're close to the end of this game.
Yeah.
Well, not the end of the game as a whole, but the end of this session.
Yeah, once you're going to come across one of these cards, probably the one in the bottom right-hand corner, is the boss of this whole encounter, right? And when you fight him, if you win, then
Ratsman.
we'll be done with this one, and you'll get some cards. Oh, they put the Jack of Plague in there as well?
Yeah, all those go back in the deck.
Crap.
As regular.
Is he hard?
He's one of the bosses from the previous playthroughs that we did.
What do you do? Just push square?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I
can push square.
What I was going to say is that the PS4 and the Xbox One, like, the amount of Kayla.
How do you? What do you want me to do? I'm
gotta,
pushing all the squares.
You got to dodge away from him and then push the square buttons. The amount of processing power in those new systems means that I feel like there's going to be like a shift in the development philosophy.
Go for a walk.
As far as just the amount of like AI and graphics and things that we expect to happen in a regular video game. All right, when you hit the L1 button.
What's the L1 button?
It's the R1 button, but on the other side.
What does that mean?
Hit the L1 button, like the top one, but on the left side. There you go. All right, now go. You got some health back. Go kill the fuck out of him. There you go. You got him.
Dead. Now go kill that guy.
Tell him to come kill me.
Well, no, he's gonna just throw stuff at you.
He's got a ranged weapon, so.
Oh, ruined.
Boosh.
On
there you
go.
Tail.
So I feel like the further that Nintendo gets away from that, the more dated the stuff that they're putting out is going to kind of seem. Not necessarily the Nintendo stuff, because it's very much. I mean, I'm not trying to be shitty here, but like the Nintendo's design philosophy has kind of been dated for a while now, and that they're very
rat carcass.
simplistic games. So I don't know. I feel like there's. I think that Nintendo. I mean, like, ooh, Noble Trader.
Noble in mind, or simply noble by birth.
Let's say.
He noticed you and comes to a stop.
Okay.
Press X. Greetings, mercenary. I'm a collector of rare weapons, and it sure intrigues me. Would you be willing to part with it for gold?
Hell no. Bye. Aww.
Don't get the coin because
that was the weapon that we're using.
That's the thing. Sometimes you got to be willing to part with what is yours to get.
More rats.
Yeah.
And 2 monsters.
Oh.
12.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Welcome to the jungle.
So yeah, but I think that they need to put out. I think they need to do more stuff, or I don't know. I mean, I wonder a lot of times. Whoa, that is choppy.
There's a lot of enemies on the screen.
I would use your get up into the middle of them, Kayla, and hit that R1 button to use your little spinny attack daggers. There you go. Boosh. I don't know, because that new 3DS is so cool. Like,
it was very, very cool.
Kayla got to play it, and it was like, yeah, it's. I mean, John and I talk about the podcast, but like, fuck, man, it was like what I've wanted the 3DS to be since day one, but it just hasn't been that yet. And now it totally totes is. So,
what am I doing? Why do I keep stopping? That sounds so terrible.
Because you gotta. Oh no 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 no! Oh, it stopped taking off health when you got all the way down. You almost blew it.
Oh,
That was so close. Okay, I'm gonna need you to go back to cards you've already stepped on and not step on anything new to get your health back. Because the next step, don't go there. Do not go there. Go back to the traveling dude and buy like a bunch more food and then just jump between cards you've already been on to get your health back. Because the next time when you get on that one in the bottom right-hand corner, that's going to be the boss.
maybe.
Maybe, yes. You correct, maybe.
I don't know if you're just not seeing that continue button.
Yeah.
So you want me to buy some food?
Yeah. Buy a bunch of food so you can keep jumping between things to get your health back. I mean, Kayla, what did you think about the new 3DS?
It was beautiful.
Yep.
It was weird
Oh,
that
he
the
looks-
graphics were what they were.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
Like old. Like we were talking about, they kind of look like old 64.
Oh, yeah, because you're playing Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
I think you're fine now. Let's go down to that bottom right-hand corner and see if that's the boss. Your
Why-
health is all the
why?
way back up because that's the way that you win the game. You got to go kill that boss. And when you go to that boss, you should use up all of your knife powers.
But why don't we want to see if that's a card? Or if that's a card?
Well, you totally can if you want.
You're like, hello, peasant with big lalas.
Famine and everything in between.
Okay, what is this one? You meet
I
a
mean-
peasant woman? Uh-oh. Potential benefit.
Greetings, stranger. The winter's been hard on my family this year. In the forest.
That's not the voice I hear coming out of that lady at all. Okay, she wants you to give her food. She took the food. Woman speaks briefly of what she's seen and heard. Oh, she's going to show you what's underneath those other cards.
So now
King
we
of
know
Dust. Right, that's
what's over there.
right.
King of Dust is the big baddie.
Yeah.
See, I would say skip that other card because it's just going to be a combat encounter.
But it's the dead king's
Hall.
hall.
Yeah, it's
Right.
it's like
Will
a,
he have presents there?
Yeah, but I don't know if you're going to be getting anything like armor or weapon wise that's like way better than what you're using right now. I mean, you might. It's just a question of whether we want to take the risk.
Ah, you always have to go shop. Ah.
you don't have to. You can say
Yeah, you can just say
pass
no.
it. Like you.
Yeah. What's the chat on these days, John?
They're all bitching about Nintendo right now.
Oh, okay, that's
And it's become a nothing but a giant Nintendo hate fest.
really.
Yeah.
I can press on, bro.
And
Don't question my
Yeah.
press oniness.
I've been saying for a while that 3 years out, like the Wii U is actually a pretty good console to own, and that new 3DS is hot as hell.
but
All right, is it just
So
the king?
how do I hit him?
The same
Just
way.
X?
Well, no, square is your hit people button.
Oh, oops.
That's why when you keep saying, "Why am I not hitting them?" and I keep screaming, "Push square" at you, and you're like, "I am." You're not. Oh, that's just a palette swap of the first guy, like Jack of Dust or whatever his name was.
yeah, but he also does other things.
So you should also use up all your R1 stuff, like get up in them and use the R1 button to.
now and you want to move.
Oh, move. Yeah, hit the X button
'Cause
to
he-
jump. Oh. No. There you go. Oh, no. Yo, you were out. You were out, and then you got back in. Okay, that's so close. Oh,
Get out of the circle.
Okay, hit that R1 button. Use up all your R1s.
I
Use them all up. You don't need them anymore. Oh, well. Okay, it's going to take a minute to recharge.
It's gonna make him like sleepy.
Get out of the way. Oh,
Which way am I in?
When you get the red smelly lines, it means you
Oh.
can't dodge what
Yep,
he's
get out of the
putting
circle.
down. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. You doing good?
I don't know. I'm in some quicksand.
You're hitting this triangle button over and over again. Just stop hitting the triangle button.
I don't know how to get out.
You got to.
Stop hitting the buttons and then just.
Oh.
Sorry, friends.
So close.
There's bloodstains under me. Must be that time of the month.
Oh. Is that it?
So the game
That's
takes
it.
another life.
Did you just get nothing from that whole game then?
If you unlocked any tokens, you
Yeah.
get the tokens, but you don't get anything.
Did I just ruin your guys' life?
No.
Well, you just means you have to start over again.
Yet you
Like-
haven't used them. And
No, you're
now
fine.
You're dead.
Yeah. So now we start over the game from scratch.
Stakes are raised.
What time is it?
Yeah. What time? How much time do we have left?
Like 5:27.
Okay. We'll just go as far
You
as we can.
lightning round some stuff.
The King of Dust is the perfect implement
But,
to ensure your
Read some
destruction.
forum questions that aren't about pooping or vomiting.
Are there any?
Let's see here. I don't know which ones.
Traveling
I
Tinker.
delete what I've
At
done.
their heart,
Oh, okay.
all games are about
Here's the
power,
Maiden.
are they not?
You're like, I'm going
The
to take your
acquiring
gold.
Yep.
power,
Always
the
like
retaining
gold.
of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
Okay. I really like this
So,
game. It's,
Everything that you beat,
Mhm.
is it still beat?
No, I mean, like, it just completely resets the entire game. So, like, the game that you played was randomly generated by the cards that were in the deck and the way that they were put out there.
Okay.
And now it's just the same. It's the same deck of cards just being reshuffled and re-put together. Okay, whenever the player eats food, they gain
So
twice
Jeff,
the
I think this is one for you.
Okay.
Even though it's not directed at you, but
Mhm.
you're the only one I know here who reads or does anything with Crack.com.
Okay.
Who's your favorite writer at Crack.com?
David Wong,
David Wong.
Jason Pargin. He's my
Yeah.
favorite person in all of Crack.com. Like some of the god damn it, some of the other guys are funny, but he's really insightful, and I really. Why are you drawing so many cards, dude? Okay, but he's really insightful, and like I even have a hard time listening to their podcast or even reading their articles. Some of the other people who do personal experience things are interesting. But a lot of their guys just kind of have the same
You
old shtick.
understand what it is we do.
So,
Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the play before you were?
shut up.
So, but wait, I still don't understand where we are in the game.
We started over, essentially. Like, each time
Like-
that we've played and it comes back to the screen with the guy with the cards out, it's like you're starting the whole game over again. So because we didn't pass the boss that you were fighting, it basically took the deck of cards that you were using, right?
Yes.
Reshuffled them and then just dealt a new random hand of cards.
But it didn't undo what you did.
No.
Okay. So every time you reshuffle, that's new.
Yes. Which one is that? Reveals the
Explorer's
sta-
helmet. Yeah.
Stairs. After every third combat, their player receives 20 health.
So how long does this game go? Forever?
I think there's there's 13 bosses that you have to defeat.
Okay.
And then there's also an endless mode, which is just it goes forever
But see-
until you die.
The big thing is you can go back, you can play before, but you remember how we got cards at the end of every round?
Right.
So the more cards you have, the better deck that you can build, or the more varied deck that you can build. Like if you get a rare weapon, you can put that in like more than once, so that it's more possible for it to come up
Yeah.
later on.
So I was playing like a really hard one where I was getting.
You're playing one of the harder ones, yeah.
Okay. With no
You
skill.
did well though.
You did very well. Yeah, you did very well
I should have handed off the mic for the last one though.
for the boss,
For
the big boss.
bossy dude.
Yep. Oop.
No button mashers here.
Yeah, this style of combat is something that, I mean, like, I got really into it when I was playing the Batman games. And so it really is kind of, I mean, I'm not,
Same maker.
maker?
Like who made the Batman?
Oh, no. But it's a similar style. I'm going to go back and take that goddamn maze of traps out of the freaking deck. I don't know why they put it back in. No. But it's become a similar style of combat after. I mean, some people have pointed out rightly that Assassin's Creed 1 probably first had that kind of reactive style of combat.
Okay.
Oops. had that first style of combat, more reactive style of combat. But I think that Arkham did it better than the original Assassin's Creed. But it's become a thing that you see in video games from time to time now. Like certain games will use it because it's just a really, it's dynamic, and it can, it can be, it could be very something that is traps. It could be very traps. Sorry, I'm trying to
I'm thinking about traps.
I am thinking about traps. I'm getting my ass kicked by these traps.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know. I think it's a good way to do combat when you don't want to have like a, you don't want to build some kind of like super crazy.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Super crazy combat system.
Jeff.
Yes.
Will you play that dog simulator game that came out several years ago?
No, probably no.
Are they talking about Nintendogs? What's going on
I don't know
here?
what they're talking about. Damn, that was a lot of.
Every dying man would trade wealth for health.
Shut up! I'm not dying. You're dying. Show you dying.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs.
Noble trader.
Win this and claim my token.
Okay, what does he want? Sell your shield. Yes, I will do that. Take the token, and then if I'm not, I got 4 gold cards. Nice. Find a trailer or a trader post haste. Get all that gold. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that I have my old shield. Boop boop. Yep, it's already equipped.
So I guess the next question is, this is actually from the chat.
Uh-huh.
Will you ever stop smoking?
I would, yes, eventually. I mean, one way or the other, eventually, obviously. But I'd like to. It's just I really enjoy it, and I don't know. They've started to make it like it started to become really kind of a hindrance in a lot of ways. They really have. Plus, it's weird to see the way that this current generation of young people, nobody smokes anymore, or I don't know.
Which is strange because I'm one of the few non-smokers I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, technically speaking, I mean, like, John doesn't smoke.
Nope.
Allison and Jason aren't supposed to smoke.
Yeah.
They smoke.
I don't know. I guess the fact is that you've got all these, like, 30-something or higher or older people that are Austinites. I think that's different than if you talk to a lot of like 20-year-old people. What do I got? Upon reflecting a projectile, I'll equip the scavenger.
Why do you think the young kids aren't smoking?
Because they did what you're supposed to do. Like in my opinion, I'm no sociologist, but in my opinion, when you want to change the world, you don't demand change from the current generation of moldy, crazy people who have like really built up mental defense mechanisms. You go after kids. That's how they did it with that's how they got prohibition. Was they basically started teaching kids about the evils of alcohol, and then by the time they got old enough to vote and be in charge and stuff, like they had this idea about how crappy alcohol was, and so they were managed to push it through.
Yeah, I mean it's smoking became popular because it was in movies and everything. It was. Smoking is cool, and you look really cool and hip when you smoke.
Right.
And now we don't have that. We don't have that at all.
No, these guys, they've like, oh, good, they're money imps.
But one of them has your shield.
Oh, does he?
And you got to kill him to get your shield back.
Give me my shield back, jerk.
Okay.
Shield.
So you'll get your shield back after this. And eventually they'll call a horn to jump in a portal. Okay, he's dead. So you got to kill them before they open their portal.
Money on the ground?
I think I get it at the end of the round. Oh, did they steal my money and I'm getting it back from
Some
them?
of it.
And then I get more back if I manage to kill all of them?
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't bother to close his eyes. But yeah, no, that's the thing. I mean, they had, remember in the 90s, they had that whole Think campaign that was all anti-smoking. As much as I hate to admit it, I think that that the number of young people who started going to bars when smoking was already outlawed from the bars like, because when I started going to bars, you could totally smoke in every bar. And I think that did a lot to normalize the idea of smoking instead of shoving it outside and looking down on it as a bunch of dirty, smoke mouth people, right?
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, you could smoke inside the mall. You could smoke on an airplane. You could smoke anywhere. And so it wasn't considered, it was considered very normal because of that. Ooh, ouch. I really want a new weapon. Oh, shit. Right into that, huh? But so I think that's what you see is that just the campaigns that they have done to make it not a thing anymore have totally worked, and that's great because you shouldn't start smoking. I did smoke when I was a teenager, and then I started hanging out with all the punk rock kids that did smoke, and then I took it up because those guys were my friends, and I looked up to them, and they totally smoked, and I want to be cool just like them. Yeah, exactly that. If you'd have told me that, whenever they tell you that stuff when you're a kid, you're just like, that's stupid. Like, I would never submit to peer pressure, and then all of your cool friends that are the badasses all do this thing, and you're like, I want to do that. Anyway, I'd like to stop at some point. I think I probably need to be a little bit more mentally stable before that happens. Because, I don't know, I thought about making a feature about it on Rage Select. Like, this month, Jeff is going to be a total dick. Just from top to bottom to everybody, no matter what your position on anything is. It's called JeffHatesYou.com, a.k.a. he's trying to quit smoking. Boom! Is that a skeleton and a raider at the same time? That was a really bad ambush, you guys.
Yeah.
I need a button to flip them off. Anyway, I'm sure we're getting pretty close to the end, right?
It's 5:38.
Okay.
He's like, this is taking forever.
Well, no, I was just saying. Oh, god damn it! Come on.
Fail.
What just happened?
Someone did ask if we are all disciples of Dongacles. Does that make us all dicks?
Then why? I thought he was just the Master D.
Yeah, I'm like more of like the Pope of Dongacles.
Yeah.
Like.
So you're like.
Not all of us. I meant like everybody who is a disciple of Dongacles.
Oh, is that like their title?
Like, are they all dicks? Like, does that make everyone a dick?
They're more like French ticklers.
Ah, French ticklers. Okay, I get it.
Damn. Oh, okay, here we go. Come on, guys.
How come they stop fighting you?
Damn it. Damn it. Because that's the one flaw in this particular combat system is that any normal person they would all attack you at the same time.
Right.
And here they all take turns so that you can.
They're very kind and thoughtful to each
Yeah,
other's
yeah, it's
needs.
one at a time. It's,
I'm not used to that ranged combat thing yet. Damn it.
Especially after watching Rubio play Diablo for the last month.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, kill everything all at once. The hammers still look like Tweety Bird, like dizzy birds around the fallen people.
What? In Diablo?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
There's like these hammers you're throwing and they spin around. And you know when Tweety Bird gets Sylvester and he's like, there's some.
Nope. Nope. That one's lost on me. I don't understand it.
Going back to the Dongacles thing, someone just said that you're you're a dick pope.
That I'm a what?
A dick pope.
A dick pope?
Yeah.
I'll take that. Dickpope.com. Boosh. Devil's choice.
In truth, though,
Have you
all
seen the
choices are the
Picasso?
devil's choice.
He paints things
Even
with
the
his
choice to
wee-wee.
do nothing.
It's pretty crazy.
Who? Picasso?
No.
Oh, Hand of Fate. Why you gotta do me like that?
I'm so glad it wasn't under my watch.
Why you gotta do me like that, Hand of Fate?
They're like, this is your true thing.
And it's gonna have kicked me out. Like, I'm sure it doesn't save halfway through.
It might.
Does it?
It might. I mean, it might start. I don't know.
You start me off at the very beginning again.
Well, it might start you off after the last card that you did, so you may have to do like that battle again or whatever.
Okay.
But maybe not. I don't know.
Damn you's Hand of Fate.
The chat room got super capsy.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh my God, the horror!"
Oh, okay, all right. Devil's choice.
That was not a
In
big
truth,
deal.
though, all choices are the devil's
And it's the
choice.
exact same thing. So I
Even
guess
the
maybe it
choice
writes
is
out.
nothing.
Oh, now I got 2, but it did change that choice, so that's something.
Yeah. Now you have a lot of.
Now I've got 12 freaking
Now you have more of them.
shit to deal with, but
Don't worry, they'll take turns like a tea party.
but those plague guys, I hate them. I hate them.
What is this? Someone said something here. Give me a second.
This is gonna be. I really need to find a freaking trader. Yeah, 137 bucks. I want to stand over here.
You want to buy something?
Yeah.
Someone does want to know if you're ever going to play for a future stream. If you ever would consider playing Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, maybe when it's out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe
I actually
once
really
it's-
like the idea of finding like the most interesting early access things that we play,
Yeah.
and then like playing them on the stream when they fully come out. Because like mostly because I want an excuse to play Dungeon of the Endless.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed that game.
So, what's wrong with this hammer?
Nothing. It's on fire.
Okay, but every time you L1, there's a number that pops up.
What do you
yes,
mean?
because it shoots out fire.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Nope. Nope.
Let me start counting. This is the numbers I know.
Nope. Not close enough yet. Hey, you know what? Here. How about this? Boom. How about that? You like that?
Sparklers.
You're all on fire now. Ah, shit. Damn it. I'm really not good at that yet. Oh, and it's poison.
Well, no, you got poisoned because you were standing over a dead Ratman body.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, there's like a green smoke that emanates from their dead corpses.
Oh.
It's poison.
Do I have the curse that takes away my
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
what do I have? Yeah, I'll take it. What do I have on right now? Scavenger's cap. They receive 45% extra food. I am good on
As
food.
pleases you.
Health, max health up, and 15 health.
If
All
you
right,
gain
yeah, I
health,
could deal with all that.
work
I'm
hard
not sure if
to stay.
that's meant to be insulting or if that's something that's meant to be a compliment.
What's
I don't
that?
think it's a compliment, though. They said for a long time ago they used to describe Rage Select as 2 grumpy old men play video games.
Uh-huh.
And now that Jason is off being a successful TV star,
Right.
it's now 1 grumpy man and a dad play video games.
A dad?
I'm thinking they're talking about
A
Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think that's an insult. I don't think there's anything
Neither
necessarily
negative or
like inherently insulting
Yeah.
about that.
Grant would be like, I don't know what gender these rats are.
Right. Oh, damn it. I was hoping to
we
count.
played a JRPG. I can't tell if these rat are men or women.
When I showed him the trailer for Persona 5, he's like, I don't want to play that game. I was just like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Grant and I just continually have this exact same conversation about JRPGs over and over
Okay.
again. Where I'm like, why do you hate them so much? And he's like, I don't know, fuck them. I'm just like, well, why? Like, I don't know why. Just fuck them. I really need to find like a shop. I've been mainlining this main quest, but I need a shop like super bad. Loan? Take out a loan?
No, I think someone's going to ask you for a loan.
On the verge of losing his store. I'll give you 10 gold. Yeah, I got plenty. Okay.
You won't regret it.
After 10
Makes
steps.
that a little
Okay.
too powerful.
So in other words,
Okay, that's interesting, yeah.
yeah.
I'm going to explore a little bit over here and see if I can't find.
The Devil's Carnival.
I forget what this one does.
Traveling shows
Let's see. Oh, this is just a chance,
We
right?
need to get those huge
Right.
success ones,
Yep.
so be on the lookout for it.
Choose from these options.
Nice.
Kayla method works every time.
Take Kayla's method. Inside, you discover a number of spectacles being performed by costume artists. Now we got to do it again. I don't think there's any way to get it twice in a row, right? What do you think, Kayla?
I don't know.
What do you think?
Try.
Huge failure.
So they canceled out?
Jaws, you 1 health pain card. Oh, yeah, lose 5 total health. Oh, and I don't get the thingy. Damn yous. Okay, let's try. Bro, you need to put that spider away. That's all I'm saying. What
And he
about here?
put it away for you.
Bush. Damn it. These 6 of dust cards are really starting to piss me off. I don't like having to fight 6 guys. When I was playing in the beginning, it was super easy. It was like 4 dudes. Nobody threw anything. Simple, simple. Here, eat fire to start with, and then we'll go with punches, kicks, and bashes.
So I guess it's technically time for lightning round.
Uh-oh. Lightning round!
So what would... That's not a lightning round question. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Bow! Right through your junk. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so ask your questions in the chat if you have any, because we're doing lightning round.
Come on, come on, come on. I kind of want to get... Is this the last... Is there one more after this, or are we on the last one?
I don't know. I think there may be one more after this.
Equipment.
Someone wants to know if any of us have ever read the BDSM lesbian love story comic known as Sunstone.
No.
No. What's your favorite sports game?
Track and Field 2?
Our old friend the Jack
Basketball.
played
I
returns.
really liked NBA Street or NBA Home Court.
Oh, real games, not...
Quidditch? I don't... What What counts as a
Video
sports
games?
game? Lethal League?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't really know. I don't pay a whole hell of a lot of attention to them.
Have you watched Korra Season 3 yet?
I've
No.
watched all of it now. Oh, god damn it. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Stupid Jack of Plagues is in here.
What's your most favorite dog breed?
Pit Bull. The one that I have.
Cute and fluffy.
Pugs.
Oh, shit. Wow, okay. Yeah, Kayla, this is very difficult.
Someone in
Good
the
job.
forum asked if I would ever teach high school, and I don't really feel like paying $150 to get certified in high school.
Yeah.
You have to get
Wouldn't-
certified in high school?
I can get certified to teach anything, but if I take the test and pass it.
Yeah.
So,
Is anyone here going to watch 50 Shades of Grey?
no.
Nope.
No. I might if Rift Tracks ever does a thing for it.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
totally
I'll totally
watch
do
it
that.
in that case.
Mhm.
Because there's a lot of stuff that I've watched that I would not have watched
Possibly
otherwise.
Master Pancake.
Yeah, same with Master Pancake.
God damn it.
Why do we fall for the people we fall for? I don't really feel like that's a
Common interest, proximity.
whole bunch of things.
Oh, wow. Wow. That was unpleasant.
Is it ever justifiable to shoot a man in the dick?
No.
If that man is Hitler, yes.
Just shoot him in the face. Why do you got to shoot him in the dick?
You know.
Maybe you're like a small person, and that's as high as you can reach.
That's just what it is. Local peasant. Oh,
then
wait, she
you have
wants
like an arm problem, so you can't lift your arm higher than there
Mm-hmm.
because like your rotator cuff is broken.
Oh God, there's finally okay. That's the King of Dust, right? I'm gonna. If I can survive this next encounter, there's a shop right there, and then we can go kill the King of Dust, and that'll be the end of. And okay, 2 dust, yeah, great, wonderful. This will be a perfect.
What did you
ending.
think of the ending of Legend of Korra, by the way?
I thought it was good. I mean, I thought that okay. So a lot of people, somebody in one of the comments was like, I can't wait to hear Jeff bag on how shitty season 2 of Korra was, 2 and 3. I thought that 3 was pretty good. I thought that 2 got into a whole the spirit mess,
Yeah.
which I didn't really care for.
I love that. I was like, finally, we're back into the cool otherworldliness.
I mean, I think that the first season was definitely my favorite of all of the Korra seasons. I thought 4 was interesting in that she was so much less like the obvious hero, and I like the fact that she actually seemed to be changing as a hero, and I enjoyed that. The very end of it, I mean, I thought that it wrapped up. I mean, it's so hard to end anything nowadays. Oh, look, there's my 30 gold. There's my 15 gold. Got my loan paid back. Woo! And now that I've already got all the stuff that I need, I can buy nothing. But I liked it. I thought it was fine. I think that it struck a much better balance between adult entertainment and children's entertainment than original Avatar did. Because it just didn't treat... There was so much, like, goofy, young kid stuff in the first one. When all dragon relics are equipped.
So you have to have other dragon relics for that one to really do anything with it.
Lizardmen take double
All right,
damage.
Jeff, I'm going to ask you a hard question.
All right.
This is the tough one.
All right, give it to me.
Name one thing that you hate about Dark Souls.
Artifacts give you powerful abilities.
One thing that I hate about Dark Souls. Sen's Fortress. I fucking loathe Sen's Fortress with a fiery, fiery passion. It is very difficult to recommend to people. It is very difficult to get new people into it because you have to, like, express a whole shit ton of caveats about why they should play it. Like, you should play this game. Like, is it fun? And you're like, it gets fun eventually. It's kind of like trying to convince somebody to play Dota, right? Where you're like, you're going to need to put a big chunk of your life into this, and then it's going to be fantastic. And they're like, yeah, but I don't want to. And you go, well, no, you totally should, bro. No, it's fine.
All right.
Inaccessible.
What's your favorite Nick Cage movie?
Snake Eyes, obviously. No, Con Air. I'm sorry. How can I forget Con Air?
Con Air is pretty amazing.
Put the bone down. I mean, like, he had no business with that dumb long hair and that accent and shit. Like, it was
Kayla,
terrible.
you got a favorite Nick Cage movie?
Here we go.
It's probably Raising Arizona. I love that movie.
Okay. I go with Face Off.
Face. Oh, he took his face off.
It was so cool. I like them all, though.
Oh, come on, bro. They really screwed you last time, Kayla, because they only gave me like 4 guys with this guy this time. What are you doing?
That's because you're less lucky than I am. You got more failures than I did.
Oh, there you go.
Boosh! And that should be how much time we have?
We're at 5:53.
Oh, okay. Damn it. That was going to be perfect. I should have screwed around a little bit longer.
Maybe.
I didn't expect that fight to go that easily. Do we have any more lightning round questions?
Jeff, will you play the Final Fantasy 15 demo?
Yeah, I'm planning on doing that.
What would you rather eat for dinner? The best burger you will ever have in your life, or your celebrity crush's nether region parts?
What?
Best hamburger.
I'm gonna go with hamburger on that one.
I have too many questions.
Adore Lee Pace, but his sweaty junk in my mouth, or a delicious hamburger.
Well, it kind of depends. Like, if I could get like, is that just both ways? It's like either here's a hamburger and then I eat it and then buy, or
yes,
here's
both of them.
What's
are
her name?
just
And then
one-timies.
there you go, and then goodbye. Because if it's that, then of course the hamburger, right? Like,
for a singular experience.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite Christopher Walken role?
Pulp Fiction.
The music video where he tap dances on the ceiling.
Oh, Weapon of Choice.
Yep.
I always like The Prophecy. I like that whole franchise. That whole line of movies.
Yeah. Was he the director in America's Sweethearts?
You may be right.
Was that John Cusack and Catherine Zeta-Jones? I don't know. I'll watch Walken do anything.
Okay. When are we going to see some more game reviews on the site?
Never.
That is an excellent question that I do not have an answer for. I'm beating the games.
It's not that they don't exist.
I mean, they exist in my brain. I think that what's going to happen, what I've been thinking about doing.
He just says it while he's playing it. Hey, Jeff, let's do a 30-second review.
Of what?
This game.
This game?
What do you think?
I think it seems pretty cool. It's a little repetitive in places.
So a matchstick Or a full-on house fire.
Technically,
Or a campfire.
I'd call it a fairly large campfire. Yeah.
Okay, so a bonfire for 10 people.
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
Definitely not a house
That's
fire.
how big his flame is stoked.
A little derivative, but it's only $20, and you are getting a pretty original, fun game for $20. Which,
There you go.
what could you ask for? What more could you really honestly ask for? Outside of what's-her-face's nether region or whatever. I'm trying to
You
think
don't
of the...
even know your celebrity crush's name?
I don't remember. Shannon Elizabeth. Shannon Elizabeth. Only woman in Hollywood that I really care about or I've ever looked at and been
It's
like,
'cause
good.
she's from Texas.
I don't know. I don't know. And it wasn't even from American Pie. It was from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And for some reason I saw her in that movie and was just like, damn! Like, I don't do that in movies like that or ever, really, because I'm like, yeah, it's just a person.
Jeff, will we ever get any more Oculus Rift videos?
Oh, that's a really good question. I don't have a very good answer for. I've been looking at Oculus stuff and trying to figure out if there's stuff. I mean, there was like a couple of games that I wanted to do, but they take a lot of time to process. I don't know. I'd like to get
Pickled onions.
pickled onions. What?
That's what he gave you.
Did he give me pickled
What?
onions?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just hitting the X button as fast as I can. I also have to pee really bad, but I don't want
That's
to stop
hilarious.
the show for a bunch of minutes.
Will we be getting more Aaron on the site soon?
Actually, not so much in the next week. In the next week, we've got some interesting. We got some people who aren't our normal regulars on Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, actually.
Ooh.
So, but I think I'm still going to try to have Aaron on for Indie Friday, which I like to do. So we'll see.
Okay. My next, I think this might be a good question to go out on.
Okay.
I appreciate your
Do you still like video games, and has this website affected how much you like playing video games at all?
I do like video games. Has it affected how much I like it? It's put so much more pressure on playing games and finishing games. The point, it's just that I have less. Here's the thing, because of this website, I have fewer uninterrupted 12-hour stints of playing because there's just stuff that has to happen. And that's the thing that I miss the most is like a Sunday afternoon where I can just wake up at 2 and then play game. Like, that's what I did yesterday. I woke up, I posted Saturday, I was hungover, so I took a nap, and then I woke up,
Yeah,
and I got some food, then I played Majora's Mask, and I
Yeah, you messaged me at one point, you're like, hey, let's not record today. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
cool. And I just turned this game on, The Hand of Fate, and played it until I had to go pick up my girlfriend from work.
You know, there's a lot more worry in my life about, like, hey, is everything going right on the website? Are things good? Or should we be doing this? Is that, or like exactly what people are saying, like, should I be scouring the internet trying to get reviews out right now, or is it okay for me to just be playing a game and enjoying it for a little while? And I still do very much enjoy them. I do kind of have a little bit higher bar than I used to, though, because my time is so precious that it's like simply mediocre games that are kind of wasting my time. I really don't like to put up with those
Oh, you got
anymore.
one of the fire breathers.
What was that? I've never had one
That
of these
lizard,
guys before.
that lizard guy right there, he's a fire breather.
Okay, that's
Watch out for his breath.
Thank you, Kayla. He's a fire breather. Look out! Oh, God. Wow, this does get a little harder, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Damn.
when they have shields, you have to shield bash with
Yeah.
whatever the equivalent of B is.
Circle button.
Circle button.
Oh, take that. You can put your fire back in your mouth. But, yep, that's it.
And that's it, 6.
We're done? Okay.
We're done.
Folks, stick around in about, I'd say about an hour or so. I'm going to put up the latest podcast for this week, where John and I talk all about the new 3DS. And then later on today, I'm actually, if you go back to last week's iDarb page, I'm going to put up the replay for iDarb. And then I'll make that public on YouTube tomorrow. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. We'll be back every Sunday with another episode of Sunday Streaming. If you like what you're seeing here, the only thing I'm going to start asking people to do, because we've already told them all about Patreon and that kind of stuff, is, if you find a video funny on Rage Select, do me a favor and share it somewhere. Share it with your friends. If your friends don't know anything about Rage Select,
Share it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Share it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Share it on Instagram.
There's a
on
Reddit button below every post
Reddit.
on the website that you can totally use.
MySpace, that's still a thing, right?
Yep. Snapchat, Friendster, Vine. I just say all the things because it's silly. But yeah, share out videos. Not don't do all of them. Just do the ones you think are funny. And if you don't think they're funny, then don't share them out. But if you do, help us out. And with that, we're going to go. Thank you guys, as always, for coming by.
You're welcome.
This has been an exceptionally fun game. I really dig this quite a bit.
Me too.
And we will see y'all next week for Sunday Streaming.